Things that do more than just one thing are really valuable things. That's why every Chromebook is thoughtfully designed to do everything you need. So you can boot up as fast as 6 seconds and stay fast. So you don't have to worry about computer viruses because Chromebooks
my goodness. Yes, it is time, guys. It is time. Wonder if they're going to have a brand new opening song. I kind of hope so. I'm kind of sick of Are You Ready for a Good Time? Are you ready for a good time? What's up, everybody? Welcome. Who do I got in here? Who's peeping? Michael's in here. Miguel is in here. Anesu. Anesu? Probably not saying that right. I see the Mo. I see We Rupt in the Thunderdome. One Hits in the Thunderdome. Ringmaster. What is going on, guys? Thank you for joining me. Oh yes, guys, it is that time. Let's see if I can find something a little bit more up to date. Let's see.
With Amico Ultimate.
Oh boy. All right. Commercials. All I'm seeing is commercials. I was asked what would be my most hype comeback. I've already got my most hype comeback. It was when Goldberg came back and destroyed Brock Lesnar in like 15 seconds. Anything other than that, I mean, of course I'll be hyped, but that was like my most hype thing. All right, here we are. All right, here we go. Thank you guys so much for joining me. The first ever Thunderdome, guys. SmackDown Thunderdome. Check it out. La 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 la. Uh-oh. Yo, the thunder. Thunder! Oh, I definitely have to turn that down. Dude, that looks incredible. What is going on here? Look at how beautiful this is. Like every square centimeter of the place is like, oh my goodness, and it blew up the whole arena. Oh my goodness. Wow. Dude, talk about pyro. What in the wide world? All of that. Dude, they could do pyro all throughout the arena now. Because there's no fans sitting there. They could do pyro all around the ring, all the way up to the walls, from the windows to the wall. My goodness. All the way up the ramp from the ceiling. Vince McMahon? Yeah, Vince is here. Vince is just smiling.
Everyone to Friday Night SmackDown.
Oh, yeah.
To WWE's Thunderdome.
Dude, there's people everywhere.
No one brings the thunder like WWE, which is why this Sunday at SummerSlam, you'll never see it coming.
You'll never see it coming.
Not only will you not see it coming this Sunday, but each and every week.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. Yo, wait a minute. The Fiend? No, the Fiend's gonna attack Vince McMahon. Oh my goodness. Yowie, wowie. No way. Dude, the Fiend is here. Oh my goodness. His entrance looks incredible. This is the future of everything, dude. Of all sports, of all wrestling. This looks incredible. Goodness gracious. Yowie, wowie. The Fiend is here. He's up on the ramp. Dude, there's like teeth. His mask is on the ceiling. What in the world? This is just outlandish, man. Yeah, the Fiend is here. Yeah, I know they're going to start letting fans come back to the AEW stuff, man. I don't know how they're going to do that. It's going to temperature check people on the day of the thing. You're going to hope people don't get infected before they get there. I don't know how they're going to do it. Hopefully they have a good plan. I don't want anybody getting sick. Just to have fans back in there. It's not worth people's lives. If they have a good plan, then that'd be great. The Fiend, man, he is making his way down the ramp, and it just looks so incredible. And Vince is just standing there. Vince is like, I've been lifting weights. Fiend, I've been waiting for this day. I knew you'd come. Vince is gonna be like, you're fired. How dare you interrupt my opening statements? Dang, what a way to start off SmackDown. The first ever Thunderdome. People trying to cheat the system. Oh, how are they trying to cheat the system?
Strowman for the Universal Championship. But tonight,
He's still on his way down to the ring, guys. You know how long his entrance takes. Don't attack Vince Fiend. Oh man, this is creepy and it looks so great. He's got his previous head lantern. I love the presentation. It's outlandish. Can you imagine what SummerSlam's gonna look like with all this? Can you imagine how much pyro there's gonna be at SummerSlam? Probably bought half of like the Chinese export of pyro. Didn't the Chinese come up with fireworks? Oh my goodness, dude. The graphics on the wall are so crazy. They even have like an animated mask of his face that's in between the lines of the LED boards. This is just incredible. Tony Khan said on Twitter. What do you mean? What did he say? All right, here he is. He's got the red lights on Vince McMahon. Sticks out his tongue at man. Oh my God! And here comes Braun Strowman. I love his new theme, his new like entrance and stuff. The new start of it.
Collision course with the Fiend at SummerSlam. This is no longer the Strowman that WWE has known and loved for so long.
My goodness, the bald Braun, the brawny man. I want to be at Thunderdome so badly. Yeah, dude, it's looking crazy. I wonder what it looks like while you're actually watching the show. And I wonder if they delayed the TV a little bit so that the people at home get to see it first, or I don't know. I don't know how it worked. It's got to be really. Yeah, Michael, I just replied to you on that. I said, yeah, I know they're bringing people back. I said that I just hope that I don't know how they're going to do it because they got to test people and they. You can have it for like 2 weeks without even knowing about it. So if you feel okay, it doesn't mean you're not carrying the virus. I don't know if they're just going to expect people to be honorable and quarantine themselves for 2 weeks before a show. I don't know what they're going to do. And they don't have fast enough tests on the at the arena. Oh, now they're face to face. Vince is gone. Oh, the lights are flickering. Vince is like, oh, I'm out. I gotta go. They're just standing face to face. Braun Strowman and the Fiend.
Oh my God, Corey, look! No.
Yo, Retribution is here.
It's the group that calls themselves Retribution.
Oh, I do not.
Retribution is.
I would not have them anywhere around all this expensive equipment. Oh my goodness. Retribution is here. There's a lot of them too.
Continues to grow and grow, and we still don't know what they want. All we know is they've been raising hell throughout the entire WWE Universe.
Mankind reminds you of Mankind, the Fiend does. Uh-oh. Fiend's like, bye-bye, I'm out of here. He just waves bye and leaves Braun with with Retribution all by himself.
Where did the Fiend go? And Strowman is now alone with Retribution surrounding the ring. Oh, here they come.
Oh, now it's all of Retribution versus Braun.
Strowman. Maybe a dozen of them. Try to overwhelm the monster among men.
Oh my goodness, man.
And finally, Strowman's down. The pack of hyenas. Strowman is down. The monster is down. And he's being bludgeoned by Retribution.
Gracious, man. There's like 20 of them. Oh, here comes the locker room to help out Braun.
Enough is enough.
Did I see Sheamus with them? Oh yeah, they're all banding together. They're all banding. Oh, I saw one of the Usos. Yeah, Sheamus is out here. Yeah, they've all set aside their differences for a second, and here comes Corbin and everybody. Even the bad guys are out here.
AJ Styles.
Hey, Tucker. Yo, and Dana's out here. Dana Brooke? Is that the only woman out here?
And finally, the SmackDown locker room starting to...
Dang. Oh, Dana Brooke? Oh, there's Naomi. I was about to say, I thought Dana Brooke was going to be the only woman out here. This is awesome. And the Miz is the last one out here. Miz is the last one out again.
Corey, we still don't know what this group wants.
Braun is down.
What this group is doing in WWE. I want to know how they made their way into the Performance Center last week. How they're in the Thunderdome tonight. Something is up. There are too many questions that need to be answered. But
yeah, Miz was the last person out there again. Remember, he was the last person out when Morrison got beat up.
Who was the victim of the all-out assault by Retribution.
Oh, God. And now Braun is just snapping, destroyed Gulak. Oh, and now he's just grabbing Jey Uso. Oh, he tosses him out over the... They came to save him. What? Oh, he's snapped.
Well, Corey, obviously,
they're like, what you doing, bro?
Has the Fiend on his mind. There's no doubt about that, Cole, but could Strowman be walking into an ambush?
Braun, oh my goodness. I told you, man, you don't want to snapped Braun. It's the scariest thing that could ever happen. Well, the scariest thing that could happen right now. You do not want a Braun Fiend. That was a great start. Goodness gracious. I want to be on that video, dang it. The Fiend is taking over Strowman. He changes everyone he faces. I love that. It's an ongoing storyline where like what happens in that particular feud carries on to everything else that they do. It changes people. I love that so much. They have got to love Bray Wyatt so much to allow him to have a storyline that actually changes everybody he touches, and they have to stick with it for wherever else they go. His influence has actually stretched to every show now. If you think about it, he touched Finn Balor. Finn Balor, I think, was first, and now Finn Balor. You see him in NXT. He's all dark and brooding. He touched Seth, and now Seth is all like, oh, I'm the Messiah, and he's all evil. And now Braun. So his influence is touching every single part of the WWE now. I'm glad he didn't get a hold of Vince. That would be horrible. This whole thing turns into like a heavy metal concert. Vince comes out and he's like wearing the chain you saw him wear, and he's got like tattoos. What's up, brother? Good thing he didn't attack Vince. Who knows what the WWE would turn into. I can't wait to see who Retribution are. Dude, I kind of don't care who's under the masks. I care about who's leading them, and I care about what the end game is, like what the idea of the group is. I think it'll be interesting to eventually find out who's under those under the masks and all that, but I don't think that's the most important part of the whole thing. It's a commercial break right now, guys. We'll be back right after the commercial break. I'm like continuously checking my email because they said I got into it. They said I got into the Thunderdome, but they haven't sent me the link yet. I'm wondering if it went to like spam or junk or something. Let me try junk. No, there's nothing in the junk folder. I don't know. I'm checking every single inbox that I have. The social tab. I'm checking the promotions tab. Checking the primary inbox. Just not seeing it. I got my confirmation. And they said that they would be sending me a link at what? Like an hour ago? They said I would get it an hour ago, and I still don't see it. So maybe they're just waiting for somebody to do something stupid, and then like kick them out, and then they'll put me in. Put me in, coach. Try to get into the Thunderdome. Chef Ramsay, what's up, man? This is an incredible occasion. Oh goodness. Did my Did this die on me? Okay. I'm back over here, I guess. It is Sheamus versus Big E right now.
Might be responsible for all this retribution stuff.
Corey, you keep trying to sell that narrative. You keep trying to stir things up about Big E. Big E's been nothing but the locker room leader throughout all of this.
Well, obviously the entire locker room isn't
All right.
completely united.
We got some
Sheamus
audio.
has a
Hopefully the
problem.
audio
Sheamus
straightens
doesn't buy
itself
into what
out.
Big E's selling.
All right, so Braun is gone, but it's Big E versus Sheamus right now. I found my Sheamus shirt, guys.
We'd like to thank those of you joining us at home, the WWE Universe.
WWE
joining us virtually here tonight inside the WWE Thunderdome.
An experience like never before. Truly exciting to be a part of.
You know, we've talked a lot, Corey, about Big E and this singles run that he's embarking on here on SmackDown.
Let me get Retribution out of here so we can actually see the people.
Success in the past. He's a former NXT champion.
So, what are you guys thinking of the Thunderdome so far? The look of it.
But this is
The Miz does look very suspicious.
So many years now.
He touched Daniel Bryan too. Yeah, that's true. I wonder how he changed Daniel Bryan. It seemed like he was kind of impervious to it, didn't it?
More complete competitor than once before.
Kind of seemed like he was.
Worries that maybe
like he
Big E
didn't
had
change
grown
him that much.
complacent as you see the entire roster.
Yeah, why did
still
Miz come out
on
late?
the lookout.
I think Thunderstorm looks dope. Thunderstorm.
Retribution could attack at any time. They jumped over the barricade.
I don't know if the hacker's over, man. I've still seen the glitches.
And Big E again controlling this matchup with Sheamus. Sheamus, a former four-time
If they see a AEW shirt, they just don't want any shirts except for WWE. They don't want any shirts, but AEW, WWE is not just AEW. It's just any other promotion. I don't blame them. Their product.
What was Corbin doing out here moments ago? Was he trying to be the leader as well?
The de facto leader. He's the king of SmackDown, Cole.
Oh, flying clothesline from Sheamus. It definitely makes the arena more lively.
Can't forget to take into consideration the King's ransom.
Vince, do an impression of Vince when he sees Retribution. I hope Vince is behind the whole
it's
thing.
hard to concentrate just on the matchup in the ring.
Yeah, they don't want that. Plus, you can't have like obscene stuff. You can't have immoral images in the background. You can't do any of that.
Group known as Retribution, and we still don't know what that group wants, Corey. We have no indication.
Miz does look really suspicious right now.
Delivered. There's been nothing from this group except these vicious attacks on
Yeah,
not only
they'll
the
kick you out.
but on the WWE and its production set in general.
AEW won't care if they see WWE. There are no people allowed in.
Echoing throughout the WWE.
I highly doubt their friends and family, the people who are actually allowed in there, I highly doubt those people will be wearing a WWE shirt anyway.
Listen, I have turned over every stone I could possibly find. I've asked everybody on and off the record. I can't
Trending
get
#1 in the United States,
WWE
WWE Thunderdome.
And Sheamus talking trash as he often does in the ring. The former Royal Rumble winner.
Crack. Can I look out for someone for you? I don't know about that, man. It's hard to even tell who the people in the audience are.
Sheamus, look at this. Irish curse backbreaker to Big E. Cover now. Hook to the leg, and
No,
Big
2
E
counts.
kicks out
Sheamus
at 2.
almost picking up the win here. I don't think Sheamus is winning.
God,
Uh-oh.
again.
The lights are flickering.
Retribution here again?
Uh-oh. And the lady. Oh my goodness, lady.
Sorry. Hey, could you play something more fun?
Oh yeah, I don't know, Brax. There's probably 100 people on the screen right now that fit that exact description. You'd probably have to turn on your TV and look for it. Woo! Yeah, if it's CM Punk or Aleister Black, that would be a really good idea. I want the leader to be something major. If it's the Miz, that would kind of take some of the wind out of it for me. I wouldn't feel as hype about Retribution if it just turns out to be the Miz. And what would be his reasoning behind that? Or maybe that's how the Fiend changed him. I guess it could make sense, but it'd just be kind of. I feel like they put so much into this that the Miz would be kind of a small reveal, smaller than what I'm hoping for. Alistair already on the main roster. Yeah, but we haven't seen him for a while. Do I want to play a game? Not really, dude. I want to watch this show. It's the first ever Thunderdome. We can't hear them. Yeah, it's commercial break right now, guys. Don't worry, I'll be letting you know when it's back. It's all good, Empire. You never have to be sorry about that stuff. New Zealand, what's up, man? I was looking for you on the television. I'm not on there yet. They haven't sent me my link. They said I got in, but I don't see any link. I've been looking for it. I've been refreshing my email like nonstop for the past 2 hours. They said that they were going to send it to me about an hour ago, and I still don't see it. So I'll let you guys know when and if I get in. I'll show you what the setup looks like. Man, that was crazy. The Fiend's entrance in the Thunderdome was just something else. Email for what? To get in. They said they would be sending me a link today to get into the Thunderdome. I'm supposed to be on these TVs that you're seeing in the background. All right, here we go.
WWE SmackDown Live.
Oh my goodness, overhead belly-to-belly suplex by Big E, and another one too. Wow, how hard it's got to be to overhead belly-to-belly suplex Sheamus. Is Sheamus bleeding?
Belly-to-belly throw by Big E.
I think Sheamus is bleeding. Oh no, it's a bruise on his thigh. A big bruise.
It is as entertaining as they come.
Yep, AEW and NXT TakeOver on Saturday. Tomorrow, guys.
It cannot be overstated how impressive the height that Big E reaches every time he delivers that splash. Looking for the big ending.
Nope, no big ending.
Able to slip out of it into the corner. Kick
Sheamus
catches Big
out
E
of
in
it.
the face. And now Sheamus went for the bro kick and picked out of the air.
Wow, Big E's so strong. Oh my goodness, the leaping knee right to the mouth, Big E. No, Big E kicks out.
That was a testament to the toughness or the thickness of Big E's
commercial break for Thunderdome audience.
Sheamus got every bit of that knee.
Probably not.
Again, Corey, the importance of this matchup for Big E.
Big E embarking on a solo endeavor here in WWE for the first time in many years.
Wait, so
to pick up a win over a celebrated, decorated superstar of Sheamus.
So if you get into the Thunderdome, it's kind of like you don't have to pay for the pay-per-view. You don't have to pay for the WWE Network. It's kind of like a get-in free. Ramp looks weird.
And a big right hand and a kick by Sheamus.
You got to sign up for Raw now.
Perhaps looking for white noise. Big E on the shoulder.
Yeah, I tried to do SummerSlam today, but they said it was full as well. But then again, they said that about SmackDown, and then they reopened it. Oh, Sheamus almost out of there. Nice kick out.
Beginning to build for Big E.
Pretty. The Fiend is the leader. Retribution would be awesome. I think he's got enough going on.
Corbin continues to bark at Matt Riddle, who he's had an issue with.
I think he's powerful enough by himself.
Did his homework there.
Seems like more of a down-to-earth type of crew. They don't seem like mystical or anything. I could see if they appeared out of nowhere and stuff, but they just run out and they're in the parking lot, catching stuff on fire. I don't know.
A well-placed elbow.
Big E's got a vice-like grip on the arm of Sheamus.
I'm not saying it wouldn't be cool. I just think it could be a lot better if it was somebody else.
Nobody home. Shoulder first into the post. And Sheamus looks to take advantage with white noise. Is it enough to put Big E away? It's perhaps setting Sheamus up. And look at this. Corbin just blasted Riddle from behind.
Baron Corbin getting cheap shots on the outside.
On the head of Matt Riddle.
And Riddle now goes right after Corbin to the face going on outside the ring.
Oh my goodness.
About to deliver a bro kick. Distracted by the chaos.
And Sheamus, and now from behind, Big E.
Dude, it's all breaking down out here. Wow, okay, Big E gets it. Yeah, it was starting to break down on the outside. Sheamus loses, Big E gets the win.
Sheamus cannot believe it. He was distracted by the
Why's the locker room out here anyway? Because they're protecting the ring from Retribution.
Sheamus practically had victory in his fingertips. But the melee.
Now Otis and Tucker are doing a little dance with Big E. Who do I think the members of Retribution are? Probably just nobodies. Just people who are trainees and stuff. Just like their security squad. Just a bunch of people who are working on the working at the Performance Center trying to get better. That's why I'm saying I don't think it's as important who's in Retribution as who's leading it and what the like idea of it is. Why they're doing what they're doing. All right, Jeff Hardy backstage. Did he get beat up? Oh no. We're checking out did I say Matt Hardy? Jeff Hardy.
Fell on me from behind. I didn't see it, but it hurt. I think I need a brace.
Oh.
Mainly in here?
Jeff Hardy got destroyed.
Yes, do you have a brace?
Said something fell on it.
Please, man. I can't miss
on his
match.
leg.
We're going to follow this developing story as it affects one of our title matches here tonight.
A vibrant, gravity-defying Lucha House Party will
Oh my goodness. Shinsuke and Cesaro, they will defend their title tonight against the Lucha House Party. So glad to see what's his name? Kalisto back.
Take on Shinsuke and Cesaro.
Came back looking like $1 million too. Oh, wait a minute. Shinsuke and Cesaro just blasted Lucha House Party from behind, backstage.
Come on, man.
Cheap shot by the champs. Tag title match is next.
Yep, I was off. I was off by 147,000. That's a pretty close estimate. I was off in my estimate of NXT getting 1 million viewers by 147,000. That's not that bad. It's pretty close. That's pretty close. Also, they did have some competition, obviously. That's the whole reason that AEW got moved to Saturdays because of sports. So maybe if there wasn't sports on that night, they might have actually hit my estimate. But it was a pretty good showing for them, especially because the show was a go-home show, and a lot of people probably didn't even know that. All right, so let me try to get into this Thunderdome thing again. Sports and the DNC, the convention. You think AEW will get over 1 million? It's gonna be tough, man, because Takeover's on Saturday as well. We'll have to see. We'll have to see, man. I think they have a chance, but man, I mean they've done all right in advertising and letting people know. It's just as a streamer, I know that there are times you got to repeat yourself a lot for people to get the point. Sometimes people are, they're busy making coffee or doing something to where they don't hear you the first time. So let's just hope that most of the AEW fans got the point, and let's hope that other people will tune in. All right, let's see. Let's see if it'll let me in. It's commercial break. Up next is supposed to be Shinsuke and Cesaro versus Lucha House Party, but they got blasted from behind. I don't know how effective they're going to be. We shall see. Sign of the weeks before Survivor Series? Well, I think they're leaving now, but they were out there because Retribution just attacked. So they're just trying to keep the peace, Next Thursday, AEW is on TNT. Nice. Who did it? Storyline, Jeff Hardy, who crushed something on his ankle? I don't recall that. Remember when somebody pushed a bunch of stuff on top of Roman Reigns? And it turned out to be Eric Rowan. You got the golf. Oh, man. Dude, I want that game. All right, so up next, we're going to see. That was such a cool way to start off the show. Cesaro. There you go. Shinsuke. I'm pretty sure I have a Cesaro with the title, but Shinsuke with the title, I don't think I have that. So we'll just leave him. Wonder if they're going to switch up the order of Lucha House Party now because they got attacked backstage. Maybe Kalisto will actually fight in this match. I forgot Otis is still Money in the Bank briefcase holder. Yep. Dude, what if he cashed in right when Retribution attacked? That would have been a really good time to do it. He was hurt. That would have been a very smart time to come out and cash in right at the start of SmackDown when Braun got jumped by all of Retribution and he was all by himself. And everybody chased off Retribution. He could have just cashed in and just pinned Braun right then. That would have been a good idea.
It is Kalisto.
Yep, Kalisto. They're showing when Kalisto returned.
Third member of the Lucha House Party.
A cool return.
And Metalik off the top rope.
New game you were talking about. I don't know which game that you're talking about.
Metalik is pinned Shinsuke Nakamura.
The Lucha House Party once
Rain,
again complete.
SmackDown Live, your show. Sounds good. Sounds good to me.
So Corey, Cesaro and Shinsuke think that Lucha House Party is so much of a threat tonight. They had a sneak attack on him before the
Cesaro. I wonder how the arena is going to look with his entrance. Man, it looks crazy. All the ones and zeros like the Matrix. And lasers. Does he get pyro? I'm waiting to see more of this pyro. I missed pyro so much in the WWE. We always get it on AEW. They spare no expense for Cody. Shinsuke. Whoa, look at Shinsuke's outfit. He looks like some alternate reality Spider-Man. Is it me or does it look like fans are smiling with robotic faces? I just think that maybe it's not high definition enough to be able to see their actual expressions. How do I feel about Otis and Money in the Bank? It's just at this point in time, I forget he even has it, which is not a good thing. Not a very good thing. He's not on TV enough. Dude, remember on 2K20 when they showed WrestleMania 2028 or 2025 or something where they had the LED boards around the ring as the barricade? Look at that, we're almost there already. And here comes Lucha House Party. All right, who's gonna do the fighting for him? All right, Lucha House Party making their way down to the ring.
Corey, the question is, does the Lucha style of Metalik and Dorado, is it a threat to Cesaro and Nakamura?
We've seen the moment that Nakamura takes his eye off the ball.
All right, looks like Gran Metalik and Lince Dorado are going to be the two.
I told you I'd find you!
Are you going to see DC fandom thing? Oh, yeah, for sure. I have to. What day is that? All right, we're underway. Thank you for the host.
And then last week, knocked off
Thank you for
Nakamura.
hosting.
And Nakamura now with a knee right to the midsection and a kick to the spine.
Ouch.
I think everybody understands the potential and the talent that the Lucha House Party has, Corey. They just needed to have the opportunity to showcase it. Hopefully they can do that tonight.
It takes more than an opportunity to just showcase your talent. Cover here.
Cover by Cesaro.
What do you think?
And
What do you guys think of
It's about picking up
Otis
victories.
with the Money in the Bank right now?
Ultimately, at the end of the day in WWE, that's what it's all about, winning. Earning
Lucha
your
House
way
rules.
to championship glory.
Cesaro, we're going to use
Although it was kind of
against Metalik. And Grand Metalik.
kind of unfair. Oh, goodness.
Cesaro inside out.
Oh, my goodness. Yo, what is this? Oh, my goodness. What is it? Upgrades.
Superman. Just
Yo. Oh, my goodness. Why are you doing these soldiers like this?
think Lucha House Party is going to Libre?
Cameron.
Why
36 months, aka 3 years from the killer.
Spanish
From the killer. You hear how she said it? The killer.
I know.
Cameron,
36
months.
matchup. What you
I think it's longer than that, honestly. Honestly, I think it is.
Making a
Yo.
out of Shinsuke
From the killer.
and the Swiss cheese board. Careful, man. Don't say luncha too loud. You know Otis hears that. He might come over here and eat you. Yes. But okay.
Oh, my goodness.
Seriously. Shinsuke Nakamura. He's silent.
Dude.
But definitely.
Thank you so much, Cameron. Thank you for all the support, man.
The fartist. Known as
Super long.
Shinsuke Nakamura. That was a good one. Miz and Morrison. Hey. Ho, ho. Miz and Morrison.
Oh, my
I guess
goodness.
they weren't watching too closely. Cover now by Cesaro, looking to retain and a kick out
Grand
by
Metalik.
Metalik.
Of course, Miz and Morrison are paying very close attention. They are top-level
No,
elite
get over here.
competitors.
Get
They
over
just
here.
like to play mind games and enjoy themselves.
All right, this is for the title. Let me get the title on the screen. Just so in awe of this. What do you guys think of the Thunderdome now that you're seeing it with all the fans where they're going to be at, and you're seeing the match,
Who are you
and you're hearing the crowd noises and everything? Do you think it's a cool setup? Do you think it makes it more lively than the Performance Center? I think it's at least in bounds.
It would be totally acceptable. Oh my goodness!
Such a cool setup.
Cesaro, the man who put Kofi
SmackDown Tag Team Championship. There we go.
A tables match to win the tag titles. Kofi, of course, out of action with injury because of that. And now Cesaro.
Oh, there's a precarious position for both of these athletes.
Yeah, but I give the edge to Grand Metalik. There's a reason he's called King of the Ropes. Top rope now by Metalik. Cesaro goes flying.
Goodness gracious.
And this is an opportunity now from Metalik to make a tag as Kalisto is willing Metalik on. The WWE Thunderdome.
Cesaro's so amazing. So frustrating how they hold him back. He's tag team champion. What more do you want?
They
ruined Money in the Bank. One last good one was Seth. Ever since then, no shock. Wow factor. You weren't shocked when Brock came out and just won the whole thing.
Lucha House Party to win the gold tonight. Sidesteps Nakamura and look at Dorado go.
You can't
These fans are boring.
Kalisto on the outside shouting motivation and instructions.
Are they? I mean, what are they supposed to do? Go
Dorado.
Look at the athleticism of Lince Dorado.
And Nakamura misses wildly with a kick. Dorado connected with one of his own.
It's really cool.
And now Lince. Off the
to go after the Universal title, squander a shot, maybe.
Again as he
but
goes
unless he did it like
rope.
tonight when
Dorado
Retribution jumped Braun. But it might not be able to have Hell in a Cell match this year. Think so?
To win the tag team titles, and Cesaro breaks things
They'll find a way.
And look at the strength once again.
It's odd looking at all the screens.
Once again of Lince Dorado. And
yeah, it's really cool.
Metalik flies over the top rope. Did you see that?
I think Metalik might have crashed and burned.
But he connected with Cesaro.
Feels like the NBA.
And now Nakamura.
I see it.
The inverted exploder
cheers.
flattens Lince Dorado. Shinsuke in
I
full
spotted a
control
stock
on the
image in the
inside.
crowd. Oh boy. Here we go.
Going right after Metalik.
Yeah, Miz and Morrison were backstage. That's who you heard talking a second ago.
The top rope.
I can't believe he's still conscious. This could end it all. Here it comes.
Nakamura went for the Kinshasa roll up now by Dorado to win the tag team titles.
Lince,
And a kick
nice
out at
stuff.
2. And Dorado
Stunner. Springboard stunner. Shinsuke's rock.
Shinsuke on spaghetti legs.
Still standing there.
Up by the ropes.
Tag to Cesaro. Cesaro, sunset flip takedown on Lince. Stacks him all the way up. Oh, goes for the crab?
On thought for the swing, maybe.
No.
Lince a step ahead.
Lince
Beautiful reversal.
Up and over.
Shoulders
Right into
down.
his
Cesaro
own sunset
kicks it
flip.
one.
Cesaro able to kick out.
Fast-paced matchup.
Pop up.
Went for the. Oh my God!
Oh
look
my
at that.
goodness.
Cesaro rolling.
Cesaro rolls
for
him
the
up.
win.
Got him. Wow. That's some wrestling right there. Yo. Okay. Shinsuke and Cesaro. Dang, they retain off of that. That was a good little ending right there. A little botchy, but very, very well executed overall. Uh-oh, Kalisto's mad. Is Kalisto going to turn heel right now? Dude, I would love that. Shinsuke and Cesaro retain the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, and Kalisto is livid. He's like, he's out here speaking some Speaking some meanness. ¿Qué es eso? What is this? Oh, Lince pushing Kalisto in the chest. Gran Metalik keeping them apart. Oh, yo, the slap's being traded, but Gran Metalik is keeping them apart, and so is a ref has entered the fray as well to help break it up. You have a 5-minute delay. You can pause the stream and then just unpause it in 5 minutes, and then you'll be perfectly synced up.
Jeff Hardy, who will take on AJ Styles for the Intercontinental title.
Will we even have our Intercontinental
It's been that long since he was US champion.
Right
Yeah,
now,
it's been a while, but
it was
still, I mean, he's tag team champion right now. Not much higher he could go right now. I can see him maybe fighting AJ, but I don't think they want to take this title off of AJ. And honestly, would you? Would you take the title off of AJ to give it to Cesaro with some sort of idea of, oh, we're gonna make Cesaro into a superstar, or we're gonna upgrade him? Would you do that right now? I don't know if I'd do that, man. AJ has been one of the best handled superstars since he came to WWE, and I don't know if I'd start utilizing him as like a stepping stone for people who just don't really have that type of star power. Ouch. Yo, AJ, he utilized that time to crack Jeff Hardy from behind in the knee.
But that footage clearly shows that you're responsible for Jeff Hardy's.
What? Clearly showed that AJ Styles was showing some urgency trying to get rid of Retribution. And had Jeff Hardy showed that same kind of urgency, he wouldn't have been in the way. And now, unfortunately, it doesn't look like Jeff's going to be able to compete tonight. Not for the Intercontinental Championship against me.
It was AJ.
Yeah, it's just a shame. It really is. But
AJ was behind the injury.
Me of his career. Shameful. Because he's wasted it. No matter where he's been, Jeff Hardy has wasted it. And last week he said that he was here standing on his own 2 feet, right in front of my face. But tonight, he clearly is not. The Jeff Hardy story, in a nutshell.
Then I'd be 10 minutes behind. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, how would you be? Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. How can we solve this?
Looking good with those belts around your waist.
That is true. That is true.
As good as me.
Oh, Bailey and Sasha are backstage. Cheers. All the heels backstage.
You know what? I'm going to go find out if the role model's friendship is a big fraud or not. Next. I'll ask him.
Oh, he's going to do an interview with them right now? I thought we were going to get the Intercontinental Championship match. I'm glad they're not doing back-to-back title matches. Yep, AJ did it. I gotta look it up. Yeah, Cesaro, I don't know, man. Like, not everybody can be a star. Like, people can be good wrestlers, but not everybody can be, like, a super top superstar. I think they found his ceiling, but, you know, the thing is, people said the same thing about Jinder. People said the same thing about Drew McIntyre as well. So I'm not gonna say never, but I don't know. His career is definitely looking like that. Yep, Bailey and Sasha. So let's get AJ out of here. Looks like Bailey and Sasha are coming down to the ring. It's commercial break right now. Just because Jeff whooped him so many times. Kalisto for U.S. champ or IC champ. Yeah, that would be cool. He was U.S. champ. Remember he had that feud with Alberto Del Rio. Del Rio tried to rip his mask off. Is that what you think, DJ, or are you giving us dirt sheet information? Please, no rumors, no spoilers, no dirt sheets, guys. If you have an idea about something, say I think this will happen, or I have a feeling this will happen. Please do not list stuff as if it's like fact, because then I'm going to think that you're reading dirt sheets and stuff, and we don't do that here. I mean, you could read them, but just don't put like the actual results and stuff in the chat because I don't want to know. It's much more fun to watch wrestling when you don't know what's going to happen. All right, let's get Sasha. Oh, Sasha, you're all... There you go. I like this picture of Sasha. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice picture. She has done wonders for herself. Ever since she swallowed her little weird pride thing that she was doing and came back after some training in Japan, she's just been so much better, so much more fun to watch. I'm glad to hear that Cameron likes this presentation. I loved it, dude. It gave me chills when I first saw it. When all the fireworks are going off and I could see the freaking like the like swoop of the roof, swoop of the roof, swoopity swoop, the swoop of the roof. I don't know how to like say it, but the LED screens and everything lighting up with the it was just, man, this could be the future of wrestling. Jeff and Morrison rivalry would be epic. That would be pretty cool. Jeff needs another IC title run. That would be cool. Yo, how'd you get a star on your badge like that? New Zealand, you have a star on your badge. How'd you do that? Oh, probably because you're tier 2, right? Oh, because you're tier 2. I was like, yo, how do you get that? I want that. I want that. I have to make my own emote with the star on it.
Entertainment world by storm. Everyone excited about taking
we're back.
WWE fans viewing experience to an
watching my Celtics. Dude, the Thunderdome looks beautiful.
And totally immersive. And are you enjoying the night? We're trending number 1 in the world on Twitter.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Andy.
Just let us know it's your prediction, because when you just say it like it's gonna happen, then
Kayla,
it sounds like it's not a prediction, like it's like an actual fact you read about.
I mean, it's been a really rough
All right, we're
week.
backstage with Mandy.
SummerSlam is in 2 days, and I don't know what's going through Sonya's head. All I know is how I feel. And despite of all the bad and ugly I've seen, I need to believe that there's still good in this world. The world I want to live in.
Sounds
so Kayla,
great,
I need to
Mandy.
speak directly to Sonya. Sonya, we've been through a lot, and I don't know if you know this, but so much of the good and beautiful, we've been through it together when we were best friends. So today, I'm choosing to believe that the Sonya I know, the Sonya that I have been inseparable with for the past 5 years, is still out there. So, I don't know how you're feeling heading into SummerSlam. It's this vicious hair versus hair match. But the way I'm feeling,
oh yeah, for sure.
I say we put this
DJ.
all behind us and get back to where we were. I choose to see the good in you.
Oh, it's boss time on Friday Night SmackDown.
It's boss time.
It's going to be interesting to hear Sonya Deville.
Bum, ba-bum, bum. Yes, I am a Blazers fan. Yes, I am. Sent them on a blaze of glory. It's nice. It's nice to hear, man. I'm glad they'll actually play. I want to see the Lakers. If the Blazers beat the Lakers, I want it to be because the Blazers just actually beat them, and not because everybody on the Lakers just decided not to play well or not to show up in their normal way. I don't want it to be because they lost because Blazers got lucky. I want it to be a straight up competition. So I'm glad they brought it last night. They need to bring it every night. Ooh, I like those there's like these the lights that are moving up and down next to the ramp. Oh my god, they got pyro. Yes. They got pyro. I was about to say, dude, who are you gonna give pyro to if not to these two? The most decorated champions there are right now. Oh, that looks so cool. Karrion Kross's entrance. They're not there though. The NXT takeover is going to be at the regular Performance Center. It's not going to be at the Thunderdome. Yes, it will be an epic entrance, but it's not going to be here. I wish it would be. Now that I'm seeing this, it's boss time. Dun 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 dun. Yes, yes, y'all. Too fresh, y'all. Best lyrics ever. All right, let's see what they have to say.
Bailey Dose straps, 2 Banks belts.
Two Banks
Banks.
Two belts. Two Banks belts.
Welcome to the WWE Thunderdome. Now, first things first, I need to know, are the two of you splitting up?
Greg Oden was next LeBron James.
No.
Yep, what they said. Nope.
Well, that answers that. Now, we're just 2 days away from SummerSlam, where Bailey, you'll defend your SmackDown Women's Championship, and Sasha, your Raw Women's Championship, against the same opponent, the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. Now, Asuka's going to have the opportunity to leave SummerSlam as both.
Look, that's not going to happen. Because there's only 2 women in the WWE that are capable of carrying 2 titles at the same time. And you are looking at them. Us, if you didn't get it, us.
Are you implying that Asuka's incapable? I mean, let's be honest. Asuka's defeated you.
Hey, I actually saw somebody going, yay!
And when Sasha became Raw Women's Champion, it took both of you working together to knock her off.
Hold up, Corey Graves.
Where's my link at, man? I want to be on these screens.
Name? Did you not hear what we said on Monday Night Raw? Bailey and I are good, and come SummerSlam, we will destroy Asuka. So don't be standing here trying to stir the pot. Do you understand me?
Listen, I'm not out here to stir anything up. I'm simply trying to get answers and understand the logic behind some of the decisions you guys...
Look, we are the most logical people in this whole company. Everything we do is for a reason. That is why a ding dong. Hello? Who's there? We have all the gold. Hello? Stupid.
Well, I did watch Monday Night Raw, and Bailey, you seemed all too happy to do the heavy lifting and face Asuka first at SummerSlam, which doesn't exactly seem logical. I mean, it seems like Asuka might have your number. She beat you 2 weeks ago, and we can't forget the vengeance she seeks on behalf of her friend Kairi Sane for what you guys...
What I said on Raw was just a suggestion. Sasha's just as capable to
what
go
they should have done is they should have...
if you wanted to, you know?
Man.
Just a suggestion?
Not what they should have done, but what...
Are you trying to volunteer me again?
What Aldridge should have done is stay in Portland.
Am I sensing a
should have believed in the
No,
program instead of trying to jump ship and pull LeBron.
We're always on the same
go to
page.
Spurs.
We're good. There's nobody that can beat us in one night.
Heartbreak,
Not
what's up,
Asuka,
man?
Not anyone. There's no one in that damn locker room that can touch us. Not on Raw.
Oh yeah, I have a gold star. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Uh-oh, Naomi wants a piece. Her entrance is gonna look crazy in here. Bring it to the flow. Oh, they gave her like the cheap entrance.
I think I can help y'all handle this situation. How about I face the both of you tonight?
Really?
You want to face the both of us? Okay. Well, you're on. Yep. Cool. Okay. So which one of y'all wants some of this first?
Okay. Whoa, I don't get which part of your death wish helps us settle this situation, SummerSlam. You know, who's going to go first? This doesn't help at all.
Ladies, just a suggestion. You could always do something like a beat the clock challenge. Just a suggestion.
Come through, Corey. I like that. Okay, so which one of you want to go first?
Oh my goodness, it's just a double leg drop kick. Takes them both down. All right. That's bold actions by Naomi.
Are we going to have this beat the clock challenge? Bailey and Sasha are upset.
I see you.
SummerSlam positioning on the line.
Bring him to the flow.
The world's toughest race.
Okay. Naomi, very bold actions here going up against both champions. You said they should make a women's IC title and a United States title. They already have too many titles as it is. They should have never even had this tag team title. This tag team title has turned into a debacle. It's like they got like 2 real tag teams and a bunch of other people just trying to get in on it. I don't think so, man. IC title would just kind of gunk it up. Their women's division is too small right now. Especially with how much they push each one of these women, it just wouldn't make any sense. It would just go it would fade into obscurity so quick. What they need to do is they just need to broaden the range of the people that they push towards the world championship. I mean, look at this. Look at this. They just need to broaden the range of the people that they allow into that top conversation. Making another title, they'll have to build up the just the overall status of the belt, and that'll take a while too. So it just, I don't know. I'm not gonna say no, they shouldn't, but I think they need to get their priorities straight before they add anything on. Same thing I said about AEW, dude. Just signing people is not gonna help. Doing stuff is not gonna help. If the main idea of what's wrong with it is just that not enough women are getting looked at or getting put into that top tier conversation, then just adding people isn't gonna help that, and just adding titles isn't gonna help that. You gotta start making more women look like a bigger deal and make them look like a bigger threat. So to me it's the same exact thing as with AEW. Fix the root issue before you start adding on to stuff. Just piling a bunch of salt on something that tastes bad doesn't fix like the main problem with it. It can cover up a bit of it, but if it's something you just absolutely don't like, then no matter how much salt you put on it, it's not gonna hook it up. Maybe the man, Becky's not coming back for a while. She still hasn't had her baby yet, and that she's probably gonna be out for a little while after that to get back into ring shape if she wants to come back. Who knows? I kind of feel like she hit the tippy top of her career already right now. I don't know how she's gonna get any bigger than what she was. Check yourself. That would be your WWE theme. Oh boy. Brandon Roy, wasted talent. Dude, there's all kinds of people like that. A lot of people just get injured though. A lot of people, it's not even that they're wasted talent. It's just they're a liability, and then they lose a step, or they when they come back, it's such a like, are they going to be as good type of thing. I mean, look, the Trailblazers got like a smoking deal on Carmelo Anthony. The dude was in like every single conversation to be like a Hall of Fame basketball player, and then Blazers got him for a steal because everybody just kind of gave up. They were like, nah, he ain't good. And now look at him. The dude can drop 21 easily whenever he wants. Whenever he feels good enough to do it. Sometimes people like are hot, and then they just, the whole idea changes about them. All right, so it's Bailey, Sasha versus Naomi in a beat the clock challenge. So we're going to see what the clock is looking like.
Goes, the better off it is
up
for
to
Bailey,
20,
who faces Naomi next. Up on the top shoulders now by Naomi, who stacks up Sasha
25 seconds.
And kicks out at 2. And now the full Nelson by Naomi.
Whoever beats Naomi faster, yeah. But what if you don't beat her?
By Naomi. And again, another one by Naomi as Bailey looks on. Naomi just rolling Sasha
Becky and Steph's kid will become a WWE superstar in the future. Becky and Steph's kid, The Miz and Maurice. Miz and Maurice's kid, Daniel Bryan and
Bailey. And Graves, once again, you at your best in the ring, being sarcastic and stirring the pot between these two.
Brie Bella. I was like, what's her sister's name? Brie? Brie Bella. A lot of people are having some children that might be the future of the company.
Sasha must win this match as quickly as she can. Naomi up over the top to take out Banks.
To the outside, just splatterhousing Sasha, leaving her laid out on the outside.
Big test for Naomi in her own right. Say she does get past Sasha Banks.
The Hardy girls and boys, yeah. Oh man, they might be the best of all.
Just as big of a test for Naomi
I would, yeah, they might be the best of all. Gosh, I don't know. Who would have the most talented,
not to mention shatter that
the most talented children based off the star power, based off of the actual wrestling, not star power, based off the actual wrestling of the two parents. Them coming together, who would have the most talented children on paper?
What do you think that did for her psyche? Again, Banks into the cover and a kick out.
It definitely did Bayley.
I don't know who Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy's wives are. Were they wrestlers too?
Section of Naomi. Banks, the boss, has to continue to put on the pressure. 2 minutes and counting in this match.
And the importance of this matchup.
AJ's kids? Oh yeah.
Whoever
faces
Asuka second is going to enter their particular matchup with a decided advantage.
I don't know who AJ's wife is though. Was she a wrestler?
Soften Asuka up. She might get beaten up real bad, but then Bayley enters the fold with a weakened opponent, or vice versa.
Oh, and Banks in trouble into the corner.
Goodness,
I guess the
sit out
question
chin
now
buster.
is, Corey, can
Tracking
Asuka
Sasha.
do the unthinkable?
Sasha.
Can she win 2 championships?
Putting Naomi out on the apron, but catches a kick for her trouble.
Feat that hasn't been accomplished since
Naomi crossbody, flying crossbody. Sasha turns her over.
Roll through now, Banks.
No, Naomi turns her over. What is this?
Staying out of harm's way thus far, but again, the clock continues to tick.
Sasha hung up on the top rope.
By Naomi.
Oof.
Now a high kick.
Kick by Naomi. The athleticism for the world to see.
Springboard into Geary right across the head of Sasha. Looking for the win here. Naomi is. Nope.
At 2.
No tres, amigo.
3 minutes
no tres.
now.
Brock Lesnar's son, yeah.
And this could be
I heard about his daughter too. His daughter kind of looks like him.
And Bayley. If I were either of those two, I would be resting.
The Rock kid.
Sasha now rolling up. Naomi's shoulders are down. Is it enough?
Charlotte and Andrade, if they ever got married and had kids, that would be the most talented child out of all these.
Prepared for Asuka as one can be.
Well, you didn't help matters much.
How dare you?
And now a takedown by a
Oh my goodness, the bank statement is there.
Sasha Banks submission move. The bank statement. Naomi is
that's
locked
done,
in the
dude.
middle
Center of the ring.
What's Naomi going to do? She's going to
Naomi taps 339. Yes, y'all. Tapped her out, center of the ring.
Bayley wasted a little time. She understands the
Ultimate Warrior's daughters wrestled with Natalya.
Bayley has to beat Naomi in this match in less than 3 minutes 39 seconds, or else she will defend her championship first.
Brock Kid will be world champion. I don't know, man. Isn't his wife Sable? Sable was not that great at wrestling to me. Is that who he has kids with?
Make sure that Naomi can go in this match again. The time to beat 3:39.
This one might be over.
But he's such a beast, so maybe that would balance it out a little bit. The Miz and Maurice's kid might be the least talented based off of just the two people who came together.
At this point, I wonder what kind of chance Naomi even has. I mean, after enduring a beating at the hands of Sasha Banks, suffering a Banks statement
submission.
Here
we go.
Cover, suplex, hook of the leg, now
Bayley looking to beat her cohort's challenge here.
That person is Asuka, the woman who faced both Bayley and Sasha Banks for their respective championships Sunday at SummerSlam. And look at Bayley just stomping away.
Undertaker and Michelle McCool, yeah. See that? I don't know about that. Michelle McCool.
For what we'll see this Sunday at SummerSlam.
Man, I don't know if she's as good
Naomi
as Sable.
Could be playing the role of Asuka and enter the second matchup beaten down, weakened.
You're hearing Renee Young is leaving WWE. Where are you hearing that from? Did she say that? Did WWE say that?
See it there. Bayley with a sliding running clothesline. Cover now on Naomi and a kick out at 2.
You can look at the matchups this Sunday 2 different ways. Yes, Asuka has the opportunity to win 2 different championships, but at the same token, Asuka has to survive and defeat 2 of the elite female competitors in WWE.
Bayley
doesn't make you stupid. Maybe you just didn't get around to it.
She is thinking, Corey, that she has to get this done. Sasha Banks looking back at the clock as well.
All right,
as
so
the
2 minutes and 15 seconds left for Bayley to actually beat the clock.
She will defend her championship second at SummerSlam.
Oh, so this actually this actually has to do with who's going to defend their championship first at SummerSlam. So this does matter. So Naomi is the rock that the Tide has to crash into.
But as long as you can keep Naomi's
I
shoulders
like
down
that.
for
That's pretty
3.
cool. So this does have stakes. Oh, rear view. Whoa! Yo, she beat Bayley. Naomi just beat Bayley. Dude, she cracked her in the jaw with the buttock.
A huge win for Naomi, and
whoa!
That means that Sasha Banks will defend her Raw Women's Championship.
Yo.
And let's be perfectly honest, Sasha Banks is
She
a lot
beat
happier
Bayley
than
just
she
straight
was
up in like a
than she
minute and a half.
That Bayley came up short.
But wouldn't you be?
What?
Of course I would be.
Okay, Naomi, I see you. Dang, that's crazy. Yo, she knocked just the soul out of her real quick. Wow. Okay, that was kind of unexpected, but fantastic. Is that her new finisher? I kind of like that. Uh-oh, Asuka's here. Uh-oh, Asuka is in the Thunderdome. Asuka's in the Thunderdome. Here comes Mo's favorite part of the night. Oh, Sasha Bayley. Oh my goodness. Who cares about them? Ringmaster, drop that stuff, man. They're not in here. Let's stop talking about them, man. Drop it. Quit talking like you're talking to Twitter. There's nobody in here who cares about that stuff. We're here to watch wrestling.
The Empress of every title. Well, Sasha Banks did not like the sound of that.
Sasha runs up the ramp. Oh, catches a high kick for her troubles on the top of the ramp. Now she's running down to visit Bayley. Bayley's hurt. Oh my goodness. Something like a shining wizard right across the head of the beaten Bayley. Oh, and now she's kicking her against the bottom rope. Dude, they gotta get some security out here. Asuka's out here handing these people extra beat down.
At SummerSlam, Asuka versus Bayley for the SmackDown Women's title.
She's like, give me my title.
I think Asuka
Bayley comes back to get her title.
To the sound of that, the Empress of
Asuka
every title. And Bayley went right past Sasha Banks and was knocked out by Asuka.
I knew it. I called fraud.
Go off your friend, Bayley.
Dang. Okay.
I think Bayley is hitting the proverbial panic button.
So far, this is a pretty good SmackDown. It's got me excited to see the matches of the night, and it's also got me excited to find out what happens next this Sunday. I would steal her coat. I'm sure her coat costs something. If I was Bayley and Sasha, I'd steal Asuka's jacket right now. She left her jacket on top of the ramp. I'd get up and steal it and run off with it. You know, those jackets are not cheap. All right, Jeff Hardy. Oh, Jeff Hardy's backstage. He got a whole brace on his leg.
As long as you can tolerate the pain, I'll clear you to go.
Thanks, Doc. AJ Styles failed like a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest. Tonight, this one-legged man is going to become the Intercontinental Champion again.
Thanks. Good luck.
Jeff Hardy. Uh-oh, we got Firefly Funhouse? Whoa, we got a new episode of the Firefly Funhouse tonight.
Braun Strowman at the mercy of the group who call themselves Retribution. The Fiend's alter ego, the Pied Piper of
Talk about that stuff, man. Why are you guys bringing up all this negativity in the chat? Can we please not, guys? We watch SmackDown. Can we watch SmackDown? Why are you guys bringing up Chris Benoit?
Do you have a response
What the heck
to
does
Nate's
that have to
comments
do with
from earlier
anything?
tonight?
I have nothing to say to you. Anything I have to say is to the entire world.
Uh-oh. Sonya Deville might be up next.
Sonya, listen.
Oh, Dana
I just
Brooke.
wanted to say I'm extremely sorry for
Yeah, you're
everything
gonna
that you went through this week.
Cracked up right now.
And if
It's nothing I can't handle.
Oh, God! Dude, I knew it.
Disrespectful.
Disrespectful. What the heck? She just thunder slapped Dana Brooke. Dana just got her whole jaw displaced. Goodness gracious, man. planting seeds with the Bailey Sasha thing. I agree with that. That's for sure. I like the way the Jeff Hardy storyline is going so far. Cisco, I like it too. I want to see why he did that transformation thing at the bar fight. I want to see if that's going to come up again anytime soon. Maybe tonight versus AJ, or maybe tonight versus AJ, he loses, but then somebody steps in to say, you know, nah, that's not fair. You're gonna fight again at SummerSlam, and then he'll unveil the woken Jeff Hardy or whatever, the Nero Jeff Hardy, something like that. Willow, Titus O'Neil's kid could be good wrestlers. They could be powerful. They might be good wrestlers too. You never know. But the point I'm trying to make here is like, it's not even a point. It's just something fun that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to figure out like, if the father's wrestling skills and the mother's wrestling skills came together to make the child, how good would the child be at wrestling? See, with somebody like Daniel Bryan, who's like, he's pretty much like an S-tier wrestler, and he's pretty good on the mic too. I'd say he's one of the best on the mic too. So with that, and then you got Brie Bella, who's like a maybe C- at best, I would say, at wrestling, and then on the mic she's probably still like a C. So you put those together and you get what, like a B? You get like a B wrestler. That's what I'm saying. You got somebody like The Miz, he's a consistent wrestler. He's clean, but he's not the best. So I'd give him like a B at wrestling, maybe a B. And then you got Maurice, who she's not that great. She might be like, is she better than Brie? Probably. I give her like a C. So you got a B and a C, so you get like a B-, I guess, as a wrestler. That's what I'm saying. Like if you put together the girl and the guy who are wrestlers and take their wrestling skills, put them together and average it out, like, I'm not saying that's what it's gonna be. I'm just making this to make it fun, because we don't know. Obviously, there are people born every day who are going to turn out to be incredible wrestlers. Like, who's Ricochet's mom? Is Ricochet's mom like the greatest wrestler on the planet? Like, I'm not saying that this is the way it goes. I'm just saying, like, as a fun little exercise to do, we should find out whose child has the biggest probability of becoming just the greatest. Let me lighten up my camera. Sonya's here. Uh-oh. Okay, hang on.
I heard what you had to say. I heard you. And I get it. You're second guessing your own challenge, which is, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's exactly what I said you were going to do.
Yep.
So, what I don't understand is, what do you want, Mandy? What is it that you want? Because you're going to end up facing me one way or another. You can't get around
Britt
that.
and Cole would be a B+.
It's going to be me versus you maybe. At SummerSlam. But since clearly you're unbothered by the fact that I cut your hair, and since clearly everybody here knows that I don't give a damn whether I'm bothered or not, why don't we up the ante a little bit? Why don't we raise the stakes for SummerSlam? It's going to be me and you in that ring. But it's going to be in a no disqualification match. And the loser is going to leave WWE.
Oh, dang.
Because what I realized is that hair or no hair, I'm sick of looking at your face.
Oh.
So you need to wipe those tears and bring your A game, bitch.
Ooh.
So much for the olive branch.
She's such a savage, man. She's so money. She's so money, dude.
WWE.
I'm telling you, Sonya Deville is money.
This thing has gotten so deeply personal.
I hope she doesn't leave. I hope Mandy leaves.
Both women have had a very tumultuous couple of months, but it all comes
I hope Mandy leaves, dude. Sonya's been extra money. She's been so good recently.
Fiend will take on the monster among men.
She's great on the mic. She's okay in the ring. She looks like $1 trillion. I honestly think she's prettier than Mandy.
Let's show you what went down.
way more personality than Mandy. Just,
on the Firefly Funhouse.
to me, much better of a
Hi,
pickup.
Fireflies. I was out searching for Braun Strowman. I only wanted to help Braun Strowman. But now, he is blamed. He wants something that Braun has. Just give him what he wants, or she'll find out what he is truly.
No, Mandy not losing. Yeah, I guess. They're showing what happened with Alexa Bliss and the Fiend right now. The choke out.
Fiend, don't you really think playing with my emotions would work? You're looking at the most evil son of a bitch this earth has ever laid eyes on.
This is not the Braun I know. Especially when
Not
you said
the Braun I know.
Damn about Alexa.
we've been friends for years.
The hell we have. You used me as a pawn. You think I'm some kind of clown that you could just lead around by my beard, making me sing songs inside of your stupid car?
Everybody's got their opinions, man. Everybody's got their own opinions. I think Mandy Rose
changes,
I don't find her as pretty as Sonya. I find her, she looks kind of plasticky to me.
I guess if I can't talk
Kind of like a Barbie doll or something.
Wake up! This isn't you! Wake up!
Still, when he tossed Alexa on SmackDown, that was crazy. Goodness gracious. When he tossed her like that, I lost it. She might go to Raw. Yeah, if you didn't care about her. You don't want to see Pat McAfee wrestle, dude? He's a good heel, though. Did you see NXT? That guy's a pretty dang good heel. Oh, Nikki Cross backstage.
Me and Alexa have been friends for quite a while now. And when we spoke on Tuesday, she just seemed a little
I could use Pat McAfee, you know?
I can't put my finger on exactly what it is, but she's just different.
Yep, Nikki Cross.
I mean, she talks like Alexa, she acts like Alexa, but
You don't want no celebrity fights to get ratings. You didn't say that when Mike Tyson showed up.
the Alexa I know is warm and caring and funny.
You
And
didn't say
that
that when Mike
person that
Tyson
I
showed up
spoke to the other day,
in AEW. Come on,
that
man.
person is not
Celebrity
Alexa Bliss,
wrestling
and it
has been
scares
part
me.
of wrestling
It does,
for
because
as long as I can
I just-
remember. Remember we were watching freaking Raw in 1993 and freaking Robert Downey
terrible
Jr. was in the audience.
is about to happen.
It's been there for years, man. It's not going anywhere. Celebrity cameos and celebrity involvement is
Well, we
just
have
been
learned
part
that
of wrestling
you're never
for
the
so
same
long, over
when you
20,
face the
30
Fiend.
years.
And that is what is going to happen Sunday at SummerSlam, streaming live exclusively on the WWE Network. The Universal Champion Braun Strowman versus the Fiend for the title.
Earlier
yeah.
tonight, we witnessed the Fiend's mind
That
game
was not the Firefly Funhouse. We're getting a new episode tonight. I thought that was going to be the
still to come tonight, the
episode, but it
Piper
wasn't.
of Puppets. Bray Wyatt will return with an all-new
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Firefly Funhouse
Okay,
tonight.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Let's just name everybody who's shown up to get ratings.
It is now time.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, Mike Tyson, David Arquette, Karl Malone. Oh yes, AJ got the pyro again. Who else? What was I gonna say? Dennis Rodman. But the Ball family, Lonzo Ball family, they showed up. Who else? Shaquille O'Neal. Freaking what's his name? Tyson Fury. Floyd Mayweather. Gosh, the RoboCop. Like the list goes on and on, man. It's nothing new. It's nothing new, dude. It's not like they're just bringing Pat McAfee here. It's like, dude, it's just another in a long line of times that the WWE or WCW or any other promotion, they're gonna get who they can to expand their audience.
SmackDown, the Intercontinental Champion, it truly
especially if the person involved actually likes wrestling like Pat McAfee does. Actually a really good pickup. Oh my goodness, dude. They gave AJ all the pyro.
I say KG, the Intercontinental Champion, is
Donald Trump, yeah.
one hell of a match next.
Donald Trump? I mean, goodness gracious, man. Who else? It's just the way it is, man. They're gonna continuously bring in celebrities because it boosts. It not only boosts the ratings, but it also, if you like somebody who does something outside of wrestling, and then you see them, you see on their social media like, yo, I'm gonna be at Raw tonight. Now that's somebody who wouldn't have watched Raw who's gonna watch Raw. Now that's somebody who wasn't interested in wrestling who might tune in to see what they do. What's his name? Gronkowski. Gronkowski's a great example. He actually got involved in a storyline, hosted WrestleMania. I mean, yeah, I said Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille was one of like the first people I mentioned. Retribution didn't surround Vince tonight because Vince wasn't there. Remember, Vince left as soon as Braun came out. Vince wasn't there. He bounced. I laughed so hard when Trump got stunned, yeah. Pete Rose. Exactly, dude. Look at all the people who've shown up. It's not something new. And Pat McAfee, he's actually working out. He actually cares about wrestling. He's not just like a cameo. The guy, he wants to cut good promos. If you saw NXT, you know the guy can cut a promo. He's a good heel because I already don't like him. I already didn't like him before, but now I really don't like him. I think he's a really good pickup. He doesn't seem like the normal cameo. He seems like something more than that. He seems like something bigger and better than that. It seems like something that might actually stick around. Don't quote me on that. I don't know if he will, but he seems to love the business enough to where he could actually get in there and be all right. Gonna have to see. He only had what, 2 weeks to train for the match coming up tomorrow. Tom Brady? When did Tom Brady show up? Is Tom Brady maybe at like ringside one night or something? Come on, Gritty. Pat McAfee's a puncher. Who cares? Dude, half these people were like nobodies on some football team. You do realize that, right? Like half the people you watch every night and you're like, oh my God, what a good wrestler, were like some nobody who got cut from like the Vikings or something. Brock Lesnar got cut from the Vikings. Titus O'Neil, he was on like University of Florida. Like half these people used to be football players who got cut. McAfee is like a world-renowned punter and kicker. Realize what you're talking about, guys. You're half the people who come out here used to play football. Yeah, Vince bounced as soon as Braun's music. As soon as Braun came out, Vince was like, "Okay, I'm just gonna shimmy out of the ring now." Yeah, Roman got cut for the Vikings too. Like Goldberg played for the Falcons, the Atlanta Falcons. The list goes on and on, guys. We could sit here and list football players who made it to the into the WWE all night. This is literally like the second profession for people who don't make it in football. Pat McAfee's a guy who made it in football. So the guy's obviously a little better at his position than some of these guys even were. Yeah, Lawrence Taylor, Mr. T. Remember when Mr. T showed up? Oh, here comes Jeff Hardy.
And that does not look good. The way Jeff Hardy...
Mongo McMichael was a Super Bowl champ. Oh my goodness.
Gingerly making his way down to the ring.
Listen, Jeff Hardy has made a career out of pushing his body to the limits, but you cannot step into the ring with styles at any.
He's hurt. He could barely walk down to the ring. Dang, dude. Jeff is hurt. This might be a short match. Dang, AJ. AJ with just the meanest stomp from behind. So smart of AJ. So mean of AJ. Title's on the line, though. He's got to bring it. Man, you see this arena? This is just gorgeous. The LED boards with the green lightning and the blue and the purples everywhere. It's gorgeous. Bam, 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 bam. All right, let's go.
The Intercontinental Championship! Introducing the challenger from
Who do you guys
Cameron,
got? Who
North
do you think's winning
Carolina,
this?
weighing in at 225 pounds, Jeff.
Yeah, the Thunderdome is beautiful, isn't it, Cameron? Goldberg sucks. No, he doesn't. Goldberg's one of the biggest draws in sports history.
Georgia, weighing in at 218
He's not a great
pounds.
wrestler, no, but he doesn't
He
suck.
is the
This
Intercontinental
guy is literally what you want if you're putting together a wrestling promotion.
Phenomenal.
Somebody who's going to sell tickets you would have never sold.
The champion grinning from ear to ear with good reason. AJ Styles is running on pure confidence right now, whereas Jeff Hardy's got to be running on adrenaline,
the phenomenal one is going to get this
alone.
one.
It is about the Intercontinental Championship, the prestigious title that has been held by more than a dozen Hall of Famers in WWE. In fact, Jeff Hardy, the challenger tonight, has
Not a
held
great
this
wrestler,
title
but he's a huge
on
draw,
4
dude.
different
And
occasions.
that makes up
Jeff
for
Hardy,
it.
so much of his offense is based on high flying, the ability to climb the ropes. So look at Styles going right after the injured knee. Jeff Hardy can afford
He's
to
definitely
make
not
no
that great on the
mistakes,
mic
can only
either.
become Intercontinental Champion by pinfall or submission. Hardy
Can I get
knows
my
these
email
rules.
yet?
This
Can
is
I get
not
into the
unfamiliar
Thunderdome yet?
territory. But
I want to get into the
Hardy's not
Thunderdome.
used to dealing with someone the caliber of Styles. Oh, and there's a big back body drop you see instinctively moments ago. Hardy used his right leg to kick Styles in the gut. Cannot do that tonight. Corey's going to risk further injury. And we're seeing in the opening moments, perhaps AJ Styles is a little bit overconfident. AJ's known for his bulldog mentality, constantly moving forward.
Bulldog mentality. Did AJ play football? I think AJ played football too. AJ, Weaver says AJ.
AJ Styles with
Marcus says AJ. Sean says AJ. Yo, what's up, Sean?
Shrewd champion.
H-Bro in the building. Shroom says AJ. Ringmaster says AJ. AJ slapped the calf crusher. Ended quick. Yeah, that's true.
Has just been exacerbated
True.
5 or 6 times. And now Styles, you see, exposing the knee brace.
Nobody wants to see Goldberg anymore. That's funny because the episodes of Monday Night Raw where Goldberg showed up have been some of the highest rated episodes of Raw in recent history.
With addiction, the battles to get to this moment, but Corey to have it taken away by a
the dude had people watching Super Showdown like never before.
Should have lived to fight another
the
day.
guy is a draw, man.
It just
you say nobody wants to see him, but the numbers don't lie. People do want to see Goldberg.
But you don't.
Maybe you don't want to see Goldberg, but that doesn't change the fact that people want to see Goldberg.
To the corner again.
Look it up, man. Look up the ratings. Look at the episodes of Raw where Goldberg showed up. And look at the episodes of Raw right around that time where Goldberg didn't show up. Tell me if people don't want to see Goldberg.
A year out of action. He's only been back a couple of months, and now again,
oh my goodness, dude. AJ just tenderizing his knees already at the
There's
brink.
no way Jeff can become Intercontinental Champion at this juncture. Well, so Hardy fighting back, perhaps more about survival than anything else right now. As Styles
Goldberg is incredible, dude. Just because he almost dropped some 300 and something plus guy on his head in the middle of the Middle East after taking a flight halfway across the planet, wrestling at like what would be the equivalent of just some weird hour in the morning for him, and being over 50, wrestling once a year, just because he almost messed up that match doesn't mean he sucks, dude. Have you never messed up at your job? Have you never made a mistake?
Oh my God! The knee banged right into the apron. Styles in control with the Intercontinental title on the line.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, dude, Jeff is in trouble right here. AJ has set the stage for his win here, but I'm not sure that they're gonna let this stand. I think we might see AJ versus Jeff at SummerSlam in the Thunderdome once again. Dude, I guarantee you wouldn't want anybody to treat you like that. You mess up one time and then you're done. Like, could you imagine you're at your job and you make one mistake, and then people are like, you suck, you're gone, you're out of here. Can you imagine? And then on top of that, you've been doing your job well enough to be like one of the #1 performers. You brought your company millions of dollars off of your performances and your appearances, and then one night you mess up when you had to travel halfway across the world, got jet lag. You're 50 plus years old. You haven't done your job in a year. They brought you back just to do it, and then like, get out of here, you suck. And then would you like it if people treated you like that? People are allowed to make mistakes, and especially when they've done it the right thing for so long. I just don't understand how people get all over Goldberg's case for that. Like, he is my favorite wrestler, but like, even if he wasn't, I'd be like, come on, guys, really? He's a human being who literally got put in the worst possible situation for a wrestler to get put in. Hey, come wrestle the Undertaker in Saudi Arabia. Get on the plane, let's go. Like, what the heck, man? Who would do well in that situation? Who would jackhammer the Undertaker in Saudi Arabia? Guy he's superhuman, but he's not anything but a human. He got put in the worst situation a wrestler could ever. Tell me right now that there's another wrestler who could put in that situation and still do the things that he did. He messed up because he headbutted that door first. That was the real thing. That's the thing we got to talk about. Not his performance in the ring. He should have never headbutted that door. That's a stupid thing he needed to stop doing. Goldberg's not a huge draw. Brock Lesnar versus Drew? What? He is a draw. This is what I'm talking about, Michael. You're just talking based off of your own opinion now. I've literally looked it up. Look at the ratings for Goldberg when Raw had Goldberg, and look at the ratings right around that time for when Raw didn't have Goldberg, and tell me that people don't want to see him and that he's not a draw. Ringmaster, can you stop, dude? Why are you always taking it other places, man? Can you stop? Please, dude. Stop talking about this negativity of things that have nothing to do with this. All right? Please, dude. I don't know how many more times I'm going to ask you before I'm just going to take that sword off you, man. You take it way too far. You're talking to people who don't exist in here. Stop taking your like personal views of like outside politics and Twitter and stuff into here, man. Let's just have fun talking about wrestling, all right? Let's not talk about it, guys. I don't know why you're even bringing that up. That has nothing to do with this. All right, we're back.
Styles has dominated ever since the cheap shot earlier on.
HBK didn't draw. What are you talking about, Michael? Once again, can you please look at the ratings before you start bringing things up like that? Like, you're not looking at the facts of what's going on. HBK was the main event of Monday Night Raw, and that Monday Night Raw pulled 1.6 mil. Same exact number it pulled the week before without him. So he's obviously not the draw. Goldberg is a draw, and the numbers prove it. Look at the numbers, look at the facts, so that you're not just speaking about your own feelings about stuff. You're saying HBK is the draw. He's not a draw, dude. The numbers prove it. I think he's a draw. I would love to see HBK in real life. Trust me. That's how I feel. But in real life, no, it doesn't work, dude. It's not realistic. Look at the numbers, man. It's not hard to look up the numbers. All you do is go to Nielsen ratings. Go to Nielsen ratings. Type in a date you want. Go to Showbuzz and just look it up, dude. It's not hard. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Not me making it up. It's literally the truth. The proof is in the numbers. Back in the day, yeah, but now, no. I try not to talk about stuff I don't know about. That's why if you guys ask me about, what do you think of Taz or what do you think of this guy, I'll be like, I don't know, man. I never got to really see them do a whole lot. I'll admit it if I don't know about something, but these are things that I know about. Goldberg is a legitimate draw in sports entertainment, period. That's why AEW wanted him real bad. I've definitely heard that AEW wanted Goldberg real bad, but the contract he got with WWE was just too sweet.
Physical condition at the moment had not suffered the beating from Hardy. This one could be over.
Yeah, Hardy still cannot stand having trouble putting any type of weight on his.
That's what a draw means. A draw, it means that you will draw people to watch the show who wouldn't have watched the show otherwise. Oh God! Oh! Yo, Jeff takes a nasty spill off the top rope. He was looking for the whisper in the wind. Oh my goodness, dude, that was brilliantly done. Jeff Hardy is great, man.
When he put the weight on the top rope, and now Jeff Hardy in trouble as AJ Styles sets up for the phenomenal forearm. This will do it.
I bet HBK would have a great match than Goldberg right now, bro. Well, okay, he'd have a better looking match, but he wouldn't jackhammer the Undertaker. I was asking who would jackhammer the Undertaker. I didn't ask who would have a great match with the Undertaker. And HBK did not have a good match with the Undertaker. How quickly you forget, he did fight the Undertaker, what, like 2 years ago? He fought against the Undertaker like 2 years ago, and he did not have a great match against the Undertaker. This match was a botch fest too. People don't want to talk about that. Their greatest wrestler of all time had a sucky match against the Undertaker like 2 years ago in Australia. Almost killed himself in that match too. Triple H ripped his pec. HBK almost killed himself. Kane almost hurt himself too. Like, that match was a botch fest too. Nobody wants to talk about that though.
One of his career-defining moments here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown.
Sorry, but no, HBK would not have a better match than Goldberg. They botch it up too.
On a regular basis since arriving in WWE. And look at Styles after the injured knee again of Hardy. Jeff able
That's my point, dude. No, he got put in a situation that nobody should be put in. You should not be that old, go that long without wrestling, and then be expected to put on some sort of classic versus the Undertaker.
I believe Hardy just hit Styles in the face with the knee brace.
Remember that? You guys forgot about the other Super Showdown? Oh, Twist of Fate. That's not a brace, that's a weapon. Jeff Hardy looking to win this. AJ's hurt. He's in the drop zone, dude. Jeff Hardy going up top. If I was on the screen, I'd be going, woo, woo. Oh my goodness, he got the Swanton Bomb. Is this over? It's over, he got the title! Jeff Hardy wins the title! Oh my goodness. It was better than Goldberg? I guess. But he also had a bunch of other people in the match to beat off of and do stuff with, I guess. It wasn't a one-on-one match. But he botched it up too, so that's what I'm saying, man. He got put in a stupid situation.
One-sided competition.
Goodness gracious.
If you will, by AJ
we have Jeff Hardy as our Intercontinental Champion, which means the rematch will probably be at SummerSlam, right?
Forcing Hardy to have the knee
my
brace
goodness,
on.
dude.
The knee brace
wow.
And it allowed Jeff Hardy to win the Intercontinental title. That is a loophole.
Oh my goodness. Jeff Hardy is our new Intercontinental Champion.
Jeff, congratulations.
Oh my goodness. Wow, even with a hurt knee and everything.
Everything that you've been through
Dude,
this
I really
past
wish I was
year,
on the screen in the Thunderdome.
A knee injury tonight. What does it mean to you to once again be crowned Intercontinental Champion?
I guess I kind of am on.
Oh, man,
I'm on your screen.
That told me a year ago that I would be Intercontinental Champion again. I would think you were crazy. I mean, back then I was in a really
what are you talking about, Secret?
dark place, and I couldn't seem to find.
You're supposed to be watching SmackDown along with us right now. It's not a spoiler if we're watching it live.
Life is going to always be a challenge. But I stand here before you tonight with a painful knee, but more
not
importantly,
that Goldberg's my
I stand
favorite.
Here with hope.
I said, yeah, he had a
Hope
better
that
match, but he also had
get better
3 other people in that match to take the brunt.
I couldn't do this without the WWE.
You know, they played him off. They're like, get him out of here.
Five-time Intercontinental Champion. Congratulations to Jeff Hardy.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute, we got Bray Wyatt, we got the Firefly Funhouse.
Another puppet in disguise. There's a new Firefly Funhouse coming next.
Oh boy. Let me get Bray ready.
Everyone, we made it. My job is to help new homeowners.
Dude, I did not expect that. I thought AJ was going to kick out. They really got me with that one. That was fresh. Jeff Hardy is our new Intercontinental Champion. I don't know. What do you guys think they're going to have the rematch at SummerSlam, or do you think they'll have a rematch next week on SmackDown? Gosh, man. I don't know. What do you think they do, guys? Dude, that is incredible. Yeah, I was about to say, I bet New Zealand is just out of his mind right now. SummerSlam ladder match. We're probably gonna get one of the greatest ladder matches of like modern times tomorrow, guys, on NXT. I'm not sure they want to follow that. We might see it though. Let me see what we got here. Let me get my SmackDown. There we go. But yes, Michael, I hope people understand. It's not because I like Goldberg. It's not because Goldberg is my favorite wrestler. I'm giving Goldberg the shadow of a doubt because anybody should be given that shadow of a doubt in that situation. It was a horrible, horrible situation to get put in, and even the best wrestler of all time had to do something like that and had a tag team partner and still turned in a botch fest. It's just the way it goes, man. If you have to fly halfway across the world, you have to wrestle at some weird time that you're not used to. Your body can't adjust to that perfectly, no matter how good you are. And then on top of that, you got to wrestle a bunch of other dudes who are like 50 years old, and you got to turn in a classic all of a sudden. You're gonna mess up. My point is, even HBK, who you said would have a great match against The Undertaker, even him with other people, he had Triple H with him, and they had Kane as well as The Undertaker. So he had all these other pieces that could soak up some of the slack. It wasn't a straight one-on-one, and it still was a botch fest. So you got to understand, you're placing the bar too high by saying, "Oh, Goldberg almost dropped The Undertaker on his neck." It's like, yeah, everybody would have. There's nobody on this planet who should have been put in that situation. The situation was stupid. The situation sucked. And then he had to deal with it. And so, yeah, he almost did drop the dude on his neck and hurt him. But who wouldn't? It's just a horrible situation. Abyss is in TNA, so it won't happen. But the thing is, I think the guy who plays Abyss was in WWE last SmackDown.
40, and I basically did. So he cheated. He uses that knee brace. Look at my face. Look at my face. That's where I got hit with a knee brace, right? Okay, that's the only reason why he is the Intercontinental Champion.
Look, he's playing a knee brace. AJ Styles is mad.
You gotta do better than this. I paid you good money. God, how do you buy a new shirt without that money I got you? And a stupid tie.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, SummerSlam is presented by
AJ's so mad right now. He said that Jeff Hardy used the knee brace as a weapon.
You're on Cricket. And by World of Tanks SummerSlam. This summer, dominate the battlefield and fight to claim the powerful tanks of the WWE. Play for free on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
SummerSlam streaming live this Sunday on the WWE
I love talking
Network.
wrestling with you too, Michael. You
the
present me with other things that I wasn't expecting to have to talk about. But I just hope you hear what I'm talking about, man. You're being a little too hard on somebody who honestly was doing the best they could. But he shouldn't have headbutted that door and gave himself a concussion. That probably had something to do with it too.
Joining Talking Smack tomorrow morning.
Look at Sasha with the Naomi gear. Dang, Jeff Hardy's going to be on Talking Smack tonight, guys. Oh, wait. Is it tomorrow? Talking Smack is tomorrow? It's not tonight? Oh. It's tomorrow? I thought it'd be tonight after SmackDown.
Yowie wowie!
Yowie wowie, guys. Here we go.
What a night! I mean, WWE Thunderdome. Am I right?
Here we go, guys. Bray Wyatt.
Come closer. I need to tell you all something.
You don't know if Renee's gonna be there?
I love you.
Why wouldn't she be there?
Don't be fooled, Fireflies. Love can actually be a really terrible thing. It's just a way to trick you into an emotional,
tomorrow, guys, NXT
physical, and
TakeOver
financial
30
burden.
and AEW. Please be
Love
here, man.
can make the most glorious angel come crashing down with broken wings. Too much love can turn a beautiful field of sunflowers into a grotesque wasteland.
Oh.
Hold on one second. Hello?
Oh, he's got the glove.
Yes, sir. Take Braun Strowman and Alexa Bliss, for example.
Oh, it was Crown Jewel? I thought it was Super Showdown. I don't think it was Crown Jewel. I thought it was Super Showdown. It was in Australia.
Braun and Alexa.
Uh-oh. He made his own little movie about Braun. Get these hooves.
You never cared about me. And now I'm the most evil son of a pig on the planet.
Son of a pig.
That's not the real you, dude.
Was it Crown Jewel? I thought it was Summer. I thought it was Super Showdown, guys.
Really?
Really?
I'm at the Thunderdome. Lucky you, man. I wish they would have sent me the link.
Cut! Oh. What the freaking heck is going on in here, guys?
What the heck?
That is not at all how it went down.
Ryder, what's up, dude?
Sorry, I'm a method actor.
I just got lost in the moment, dude.
Oh, did you? Look at me. Get lost. As I was saying, love can only lead to pain and suffering. The best thing we can all do is be more like
Michael, where are you reading that? Are you reading that on WWE's official website? Are you reading that on their official Twitter? Or are you reading that on Renee Young's official Twitter or her Instagram or something? Where are you getting this? Because I don't like rumors, spoilers, or dirt sheets. Anything outside of official channels from WWE is considered a rumor, spoiler, or dirt sheet. So I hope that you're not saying that just out of those things. I hope you're getting this from an official source.
What took you so long?
Oh my God, Bray Wyatt, look! Oh my God, Braun is in the funhouse. Braun's in the funhouse. Braun found the funhouse. That found it. Now Braun. I'm not finished with you. And now he drags him out of the funhouse. What? Yo, hey, he asked Seth. He was like, yo, Seth. He called up Seth. Seth Rollins. Seth was like, yeah, what do you want? He's like, I hear you know how to get to the funhouse. I'm the most evil son of a beep you've ever heard of. You better tell me how to get there, or you're gonna get these. Okay. I'll tell you. You know, as your Messiah, I gotta tell you. You take a left at catering, then you go straight, and then you take a right after like 52 steps, exactly 50. Well, actually, you're bigger. So 42 steps. Take a right. There's a door. You'll see a door. It'll say Firefly Funhouse, and then you just go in there, and it's right there. All right, thank you. Thank you, Seth. I didn't want to have you get these hands. And then he hung up, and then he did all the steps, and he found it. He found the Firefly Funhouse. There you go. That's the true story of how he got the directions to the Firefly Funhouse. He called up Seth Rollins. And he's going to burn it down. Exactly. Renee Young said it. Where did she say that? Where did she say that? Where? Her Twitter? Or are you reading dirt sheets and rumors and unverified sources? I think you're reading dirt sheets, rumors, and unverified sources. I don't think Renee Young said that. That's why I'm asking people, please leave that stuff out of here. I don't want to hear about people who are supposed to retire or Rey Mysterio's leaving the WWE's going to AEW. I don't want to hear none of that stuff, all right? All I want to hear is real life sources, okay? WWE or their official Instagram or their official WWE Twitter, all that stuff. That's okay. I do not want to hear what Sportskeeda said or any of the rest of these little websites that have to make up news so that can get clicks. I don't want to hear none of that. Okay? Please leave it out of my chat. Please, guys. There's enough real stuff going on that we could talk about. How excited you are for NXT TakeOver. What do you think the match of the night's going to be at TakeOver? What do you think is going to steal the show at SummerSlam? There's so many things you could put in my chat that are well in line with the rules, and then there's things you can put in the chat that break the rules. Please, no rumors, no spoilers, no dirt sheet information. I don't want to hear any of that stuff. All I want is official, full-on official stuff, okay? I don't want to hear what you read off of these other websites that are not WWE or not the official people we're talking about, all right? Because all it does is it spoils the shows. It could be just straight up fake, which a lot of it turns out to be. So you got people just looking and waiting for things to happen that don't happen. There's nothing good that comes of it. I don't need to know about Renee Young until Renee Young says something or until the WWE says something. So let's just please, guys, follow the rules. She said it. Where'd she say it? You're not telling me any source. Where did she say it? Does she have a podcast? Where did you hear this?
And Bray have a long history.
She didn't
Braun was
say
able to find it. It was doing
you're
a
hearing
number.
it from fake sources,
completely,
dude, so don't put it in my chat.
Demolished Bray Wyatt.
Dragged Bray Wyatt out of the fire.
You're not listing an actual source. Oh my goodness. It's a backstage beatdown between Braun and Bray right now.
Strowman and Bray Wyatt back in the garage here.
Don't put it in my chat. It's easy rules to follow, guys.
If
you didn't hear it from an official source, and you cannot list that source, do not put it in my chat.
You think this is destruction? Imagine what's going to happen.
She didn't say. Where'd she put it?
Universal title at SummerSlam.
You think you can get in my head and manipulate me? We're wrong, Bray. You're wrong.
I've read the same thing about Renee. I don't care if you read that. Please, you're spreading it again, dude. Stop, guys. I don't know how much more. Oh my God. Braun just choke slammed Bray out of the entire arena.
Did you see that?
Onto the concrete. Oh my God, dude, he hit the concrete so hard. Wait, is he going down there to get him again?
Wyatt landing on the concrete after being
oh my goodness. They happen to have an ambulance ready.
Bray Wyatt in a serious state.
Bray Wyatt just in a heap on the concrete. He got choke slammed off of a loading dock onto the concrete, like outside of where the arena wall stopped. So this is like a very backstage situation.
Wyatt tossed off the
spoilers.
to the concrete below by
it's spoilers, dude. I don't want to hear any rumors, spoilers, or dirt sheets. I don't want to hear anything WWE does not announce.
Braun promised to show the world
spoilers, or maybe it's not spoilers. Maybe it's rumors. Okay, I said no spoilers, no rumors, and no dirt sheets. This would fall under rumors and dirt sheets. Please don't do that. Thank you for your understanding, and thank you for following the rules. It's the last time I'm going to address this. Dang, they're lifting Bray up onto the stretcher. He got destroyed, dude. He got absolutely destroyed.
Strap him in. We're going to get you help. Come on, don't worry.
All that's happened here tonight.
Holy moly. choke slammed him onto the concrete, but it was off of a loading dock, so that's like a good 3-foot drop on top of the choke slam. So it's probably like 6 feet plus 3 feet, so 9 feet onto his back and neck onto concrete.
It's not supposed to end like this.
Holy moly!
Wait, move this thing any faster. Close it up, let's go.
Corey, again, let's show you exactly what happened. And Braun Strowman.
Holy moly, dude!
Look at this.
Oh my God! This choke slam is ridiculous.
Sick smile crossing the face of Strowman.
Braun knew exactly what he was doing.
Oh my God! Just a sickening slap of his back into the concrete. Wow, Bray Wyatt just got, I don't know if he's going to be 100% by Sunday.
Just an example of what the monster among men is capable of.
They're telling the ambulance to go, but it's taking its sweet time. What's going on? The ambulance has just stopped. What happened? Uh-oh. What's going on? They're trying to get the ambulance to keep going, but it stopped, and now it's backing up. Uh-oh.
Can somebody tell me where it's going?
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Dude, do not, don't you dare. Really? Now it's gonna buffer? You better not. You better quit. Are you serious? It's gonna buffer right now? Alright, I'm gonna have to watch this part over again.
I have to imagine this.
Alright guys, we're a little behind, okay? We're gonna be a little behind, but I have to see what happens at the end here.
It's not supposed to end like this.
Wait, move this thing any faster. Hustle. Close it up, let's go.
Corey, again, let's show you exactly what happened. And Braun Strowman.
Okay. I'm a little behind right now, but I have to see what happens here.
Look at the smile. Look at the sick smile crossing the face of Strowman.
Braun knew exactly what he was doing.
Goodness gracious. That choke slam on the concrete. Just that, you hear like the thud of him hitting the concrete. Oh.
That's just an example of what the monster among men is capable of.
My goodness. Alright, so they're telling the ambulance to go. It's the bald guy, by the way. The bald guy is telling them what to do, telling them where to go.
The garage door's not opening.
Alright, now they're backing up. Please do not buffer at the end here. It buffered as soon as they backed it up. Here we are. The bald guy who helped Mandy Rose, City of Orlando. Oh, look at that. It's all like foggy inside there. You can't see through the windows anymore. Oh my God, it turned red inside the ambulance. Everybody's here, but they're backing up. They're scared. Oh my goodness, it's the Fiend! The Fiend has emerged from the ambulance with the red light behind him and the fog.
It's him.
He's just laughing. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. Dude, I really wish there was Talking Smack right now. I really wish. I would love to hear what they have to say about this. Is it not? I'm gonna check right now. Let me actually check. Maybe it's on the free version tomorrow? Maybe it's on the free version tomorrow and then it's on the regular version tonight. Maybe it's on a non-free version tonight. Let me check. I gotta check. Nope. It's 205 live right now. Dang, dude. Wow. Okay, that SmackDown had some flavor to it, I'll tell you that. It's a foregone conclusion, but we're just gonna do it anyway, guys. It is time for us to have a little talk about this tomorrow morning. Yeah, it said tomorrow morning on the free version, so I wanted to make sure it wasn't on the paid version because I have the paid version, so you know, gotta make sure. Let's check it. Let's have a little talk about this. I'm here. What is up, everybody? It is time. It is time, guys. What is going on? 205 Live gets to be in the Thunderdome, but NXT doesn't, I guess. Hang on a second. Let me see.
For media, he didn't speak very highly of.
Yeah, 205 Live gets to be in the Thunderdome. Who's this guy that Drake Maverick is fighting? I don't even know who that is. That's crazy. I would like it to be the other way around. I'd like it for 205 Live to be at the Performance Center and NXT to be at the Thunderdome. But hey, what are you gonna do? Yeah, it's gonna be live. Of course, man. They have to do it live now. And I like that. I like live way better. I don't like this pre-taped stuff, man. I gotta dodge all these people reading rumors and dirt sheets and stuff. Like let's not, you know, let's not. All right, so let me get my background music playing. Let me get it going. Okay, we got some background music. Let me know if this is too loud, guys. What do you guys think? Is this too loud? Can you hear me? Can you hear the background? Arexu, what's up, man? Welcome back. Good to see you, man. It's been a little bit. Hopefully you've been doing all right. How are you doing? All right, so if you watched SmackDown along with me and you'd like to give me your rating, please put your rating in the chat, guys. Whether you thought it was a 8.1 out of 10, a 7.6 out of 10, whatever out of 10. Your score out of 10, guys. Let me find out what you thought. And I'll be adding up all these scores and giving us a average of all the scores together. Ringmaster said 8.5. The Thunderdome raised his score by 0.2, his average score. I'm not reading anything. Okay, good. Good, Michael. Good. But the thing is, you are reading something because you're talking about Renee Young reading leaving the WWE, and I have not seen WWE talk about that at all. And I've not seen Renee Young talk about that at all. So you're reading it somewhere, man. So there you go. All right. Can we drop it, please? Can you just drop it? All right. I need you to just drop the whole entire thing because obviously you're reading dirt sheets and stuff. Let's just not talk about it. 8.5 says one hit. One hit is still here. Yes, one hit. Thank you. One hit. Thank you so much for being part of this. You've been doing good. Just popped in to say hi. Oh, really? Well, thank you for taking the time, man. 8.0 says we rubbed. I got you. We rubbed. Thank you. 8.0 says Cameron. Brought up Cameron's score a little bit from the norm. Sean says 8.3. He liked it. I must agree, man. I must agree. I must agree. Very, very good. 8.1 says Mo. This might be Mo's like highest score for a SmackDown in a while. Wearing helmets. Okay. Helmets. Let's see. Anybody on YouTube giving any ratings? YouTube. Come in, YouTube. YouTube. You're on. This is the time to give your rating of SmackDown so I could take it, put it in the calculator here. Ringmaster said 8.5. I know. I put both of their scores in there. Yep, I put them both in there. Whatever, move on. Yeah, it is whatever, move on, because you're not listing where she said it. You're not even telling me when she said it, where she said it, where you heard her say this. Do you know her personally? You were just at lunch with her? You didn't even say she said it on her private, she said it on her, like, her Twitch stream. You didn't say anything. I asked you several times to list your source, and you couldn't even list the source, which means you're reading dirt sheets. So stop putting that stuff in my chat. You can read them all you want, but don't put it in my chat. 8.5 says Michael. You got it. Yeah, dude, you need to chill with all that. Yeah, I saw yours, Mo. You didn't hear me? I said that you gave it probably your highest score that I've seen you give a SmackDown in a while. All right. What else we got? Anybody else? Resolve. What's up, Resolve? Resolve with the horse head. You guys got a... Yeah, don't whatever me, dude. You know you read it somewhere that's not an official source, so that's why you can't list your source. So just please stop, all right? Don't do that in my chat. You can read whatever you want, but don't put it in my chat. I don't want to hear about this person's contract just expired. I don't want to hear none of that. Unless WWE says it or the person themselves says it, I don't want to hear it. This is just the rules of the chat, guys. It's very easy to follow. If you don't read it from WWE or the actual person, then don't put it in my chat. It's a precaution to make sure that we don't get spoilers, rumors, and dirt sheets that suck the hype out of shows. They make everything in wrestling less hype when you already know stuff that's happening. Alright? So please, don't do that. You'll see after SummerSlam. No, I won't. We'll see you in 300 seconds. Because you're absolutely spreading rumors and spoilers now. I don't care about if it's true or not. I don't want to hear it, is the point. It's like somebody shoots you in the leg and is like, oh, it's true, you got shot in the leg. I don't care if it's true. I don't want to be shot in the leg. I don't care if it's true. I don't want to hear rumors and spoilers and dirt sheets. Alright, so keep it out of my chat. Very easy. Waleed, I can't take your score, dude, because I didn't see you all night. I didn't see you all night, man. You got to hang out with us if you're going to give a score, because I can't know if you actually saw the show or not. So, Waleed, I can't take that 9 out of 10, man. We got our scores. All I'm asking is if there's anybody in here who did watch it with us and did not get their score in. Yeah, we don't do Discord here. We do Twitter. That way everybody can know exactly where to get in touch with all of us. Yeah, Waleed, I can't take the 9 out of 10, dude, because I didn't see you all night. I barely saw you at the beginning, and then I didn't see you saying much. So I don't know if you watched the show or not. So just make sure you show up and hang out a little bit more next time. Tomorrow, because tomorrow is NXT TakeOver 30, man. Make sure you show up and hang out. I gotta know that you're actually watching the show, or else it's just a score. People can come in here and give it a 1, and like 10 people can come in here and give it a 1 and just crash the score. Just lurking. Hey, you can't do that, because then I don't know if you watched the show or not. So just make sure you pop in and hang out with us. Answer the questions. I'm always throwing out fun little questions for people to answer. Who's your favorite this? What do you think about this? What about this angle? Who do you think is going to show up here? What do you think the best match of SummerSlam will be? What's going to steal the show tomorrow at TakeOver? Like, I'm always throwing out these questions so that people can at least jump in and be like, oh, hey, I think this will happen. That way I can check and make sure people are actually hanging. If you don't answer those questions and I don't see you for 2 hours, then I just don't know if you watched it. And I have to do that because if people just come in here and at the end say their score, then they're inflating or deflating the scores, and then I don't know if you actually watched it or not, or you're just trying to, you know, inflate the show that you like and deflate the shows that you don't like, and we can't have that here. So just make sure you at least answer the questions that I throw out there, interact with the other people who are asking questions or saying things and all that, and tell us if you're hype about the win that somebody had, or how long you think a title reign's gonna be. Just there's a lot of stuff we could talk about in here. I understand lurking, but it doesn't help me to understand if you're here or not, and then I gotta drop your score at the end. And that goes for everybody. What's an EFED? That's the GWE. GWE was the first EFED of all time. As far as I know, is the first EFED that actually caught on Twitch and became something. There might have been a few before that, but we've gone over this several times, and there's no evidence of them. So the GWE is the first and biggest EFED there is. Not even for the EFED? Why would there be one for the EFED? We do one. When I do the EFED, it's here. When I'm gonna do an EFED, when I'm gonna do a show for it, I just put it on Twitter. That way everybody knows where to look at it. The Discord's a liability, because then people do all kinds of weird stuff on Discord. People can get into the Discord after I'm gone and then start arguments and stuff, and then I'm responsible for things said in my Discord, and I can actually get banned off of Twitch for stuff that happens in the Discord without my knowledge. It's really whack. I've seen it happen before, and it's not something I want to be part of. So I don't have a Discord for the stream here. Only time I want to be responsible for my stream is when I'm actually live streaming. This is something that it's going to become very apparent in the upcoming months here, because they've already done it with live streams. They've already done it with people's archives. They've already done it with people's Twitch clips. And then the next thing is going to be the Discord, and people have already started getting hit with the things that happen in their Discord. They're being held responsible for. So I don't want to have anything to do with that. It's not worth it to me, and I would rather just be responsible for when I'm live, taking care of the people who are live with me in the chat, and not a bunch of Discord stuff that I can't control or that I'm asleep for, and then people start flaming my message board or flaming my Discord with a bunch of homophobic remarks and stuff like that. I'm just not down with it. I need this. This is my real life job. I can't lose my channel off of some people at 4 a.m. throwing a bunch of weird Nazi stuff out there. So yeah, trust me. I don't want to have people. I don't want to put people in charge of it to have to like police that at the early hours in the morning, because that makes it like not fun for the people who are in here. Now I'm leaning on people extra hard. Like, hey, you gonna You're gonna watch it, right? You're gonna make sure it's all right, right? I'm just leaning all over people for free, and it would make it a not very fun situation. So that's why I don't have a Discord. You know, props to everybody who has one and can run it, and I hope nothing bad ever happens, man. But there are haters out there, and when haters take you down, it's the worst type of takedown, because then it's not even you, really. So, no. That's a full job. It is. And it's like a 24-hour job, because when I'm not on, then you got to be on, you know? It just makes it not fun for the people who are here to have fun. Yeah, I don't know if people are being, like, down on the brand or whatever, so we're just not going to have to do that. Dude, the Thunderdome was incredible. It was really good. I didn't put you in timeout. Mo put you in timeout because you were being disrespectful. You said whatever, and you flipped an attitude when you already know the rules, dude. You've heard the rules 100 times. So nobody put you in timeout but yourself. You literally went against the rules several times. Didn't drop it when I asked you to drop it, and then on top of that, you flipped me attitude when you already knew the rules. So if you got to move on, you got to move on, man. But I can't have people breaking the rules and then acting like they're not doing anything wrong. It's like if a cop pulls you over, it's like, do you know how fast you were going? And you're like, whatever. You think you're going to get out of that ticket? No, you're going to get a ticket. Maybe if you had like a good excuse, or if he asked you, do you know how fast you're going? And you said, yeah, I was going 50. You know, I shouldn't have been going that fast. You know, I just got to be home in time for this. Maybe the cop will understand. But if you're just going to be like, whatever, when you know you broke the rules. And on top of that, I asked you, where'd you get this info from? And you couldn't list the source. You know you're reading dirt sheets, then you're breaking the rules. So it's not whatever. You're breaking my rules in my chat. So yeah, you might have to move on if you can't follow the rules. We'll see you, man. I want you in the chat room. I just don't want you breaking my rules. You understand that? It's like they want you to come into an arena, but they don't want you to bring guns. And you bring guns, they're going to tell you, hey, can you leave the guns in the car, please? You don't go, whatever. You follow the rules in the chat. So it's up to you. Do you want to be in the chat is the question. I want you here, but I don't want you breaking my rules. I have rules for a reason. Okay? They're my rules, and you will follow them, or you won't be here. It doesn't matter if I want you here or not. It's up to you, man. Are you going to follow the rules or not? That's the question. So let me ask you this, Michael, are you going to follow the rules? Are you going to not post spoilers, rumors, and dirt sheets in my chat? Or are you going to post that stuff and act like it's not against the rules? That's the question. So the answer to that is exactly your answer if you're going to be in here or not. All right, so we got all the scores here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7. What is my score? Let's see. Gosh, man, the opening was extra hype. The Fiend showed up, then the Fiend went away, then the Fiend came back. So that's kind of weird to me that he can just transform back and forth. But I guess whenever he goes into the Firefly Funhouse, he's just normal him. If we're looking at like the overall, like what we normally see from Bray, he actually, has he ever been the Fiend in the Firefly Funhouse? I don't think I've ever seen him as the Fiend in the Funhouse. There might have been like little flashes of it, but I don't think he's been like the full-on Fiend in the Funhouse for a prolonged period of time. I've seen like little flashes of it, but I don't think he's ever... Yeah, maybe the Funhouse is like where he's vulnerable or something. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that. So the fact that they announced there was gonna be a Firefly Funhouse, that kind of might have soaked the Fiend out of him. I don't know. I guess that's all right. I guess that's fine. I guess it's all right. I was gonna get down on this a little bit, but it's consistent with what we've seen in the past, so I guess I'll let it rock. I was gonna be like, what? The Big E versus Sheamus match was pretty good. The AJ versus Jeff Hardy match, so surprising. What an outcome. He beat AJ with a busted knee. And that's probably because AJ, he just thought he didn't have anything to worry about. Man, what a cool outcome. What a cool match. What else? Naomi beating Bayley like that, that's got to be a setup for what's coming up next. I would say Bayley retains her title at SummerSlam, and then Naomi's the next person in line for the title after that. Sasha might be the one to lose her title at SummerSlam then. Sasha got knocked out by Asuka, you know? That's just what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that sounds good. The backstage power slap by Sonya Deville to Dana Brooke, that was awesome. She really slapped the heck out of her, and then she put on the line that there's going to be a one-on-one between her and Mandy Rose. It's a hair versus hair match, and also a loser leaves the WWE match. That's crazy. My goodness. I mean, that's some really good stuff there, and that's some high stakes. I hope it's Mandy, dude, because Sonya has been so good recently. She's been so good on the mic. She's been better in the ring. I don't think she's one of the best in the ring, but she's definitely great on the mic, and the women's division needs that type of how do I put it? There's just this personality about her, this aura about her that's like larger than just wrestling. And I just don't want them to lose that for Mandy, because Mandy, I don't feel like she has any of that. I feel like Mandy is good on the mic very, very much. She's been okay recently. I don't feel like she's that great in the ring either, and she just, it's just wrestling when it's her, you know? It's just wrestling and modeling or whatever, and I just don't feel like it's as intrinsic, it's as important to SmackDown as a whole for her to be here as it is for Sonya. I think Sonya could start throwing some shots at people like Naomi, people like Lacey, people like Dana, people like Tamina. I just don't see that from Mandy. Could you imagine Mandy versus Tamina? Like, what would be the feud there? I think I'd rather have Sonya stick around. Mandy could as well, but I don't think she's as great of a part of the women's division right now.
Smells like
So
that's gone
we'll have to see, man.
Versus Smelly Natto.
Oh, really? Okay. What else happened tonight? Gosh, the whole injury angle with Jeff was very well done. I like how they harped on it for a while. It looked dire, and then he still came out on top. Vince McMahon in the opening was really cool. I always like seeing Vince on television. The whole arena as an entity, it was like its own character. The arena itself was so gorgeous, such a nice setup. I'm looking forward to what SummerSlam is going to look like so much, man. I can't wait to see this. My goodness. That really was it. Like I said, it was another character tonight. The arena itself brought so much. They had pyro now. AJ got the most pyro out of anybody, which is really nice. Anybody but the opening segment. What else? Is there something else I'm missing? Yeah, this weekend is going to be out of control, man. Jeff got pyro too? Oh, I must have missed it. Must have missed the pyro. Yeah, SummerSlam's going to be something else. Shayna on SmackDown? I mean, maybe, but like, what's the point of putting her over there? I feel like the heavy hitters are on Raw right now. I feel like the real heavy hitters are on Raw right now. She's got Asuka to deal with. Sasha and Bayley can both be over there. We've seen that. Like, they just get to come over whenever they want. She's got Nia to feud with still. She's got Marina Shafir, Jessamine Duke now on that show as well. That's the last place we saw them. She's got Raw Underground. You saw that she fit in Raw Underground like a glove. I don't think that SmackDown would be like as brutal for her, you know. I don't feel like it would fit her character as much. I'm always gonna say it's a possibility, but I think Raw is the money place for Shayna right now. I think that's the show where you get down, you know, where the women get down and get dirty. I don't know, man. I don't know. But we didn't see Shayna tonight, so maybe we'll see her at SummerSlam. I don't know. What else? I feel like I'm missing one more thing. Oh, the tag team championships. Yeah, okay. That's kind of how I feel about them. Oh, the tag team championships. I'm glad that Shinsuke and Cesaro have them. I'm glad they retained. But it's like they only have one tag team to fight. And it's not Lucha House Party. It's the Miz and Morrison. Lucha House Party is such like a tacked-on situation. It doesn't seem realistic. And on top of that, they even teased at them having problems with each other. So I would hope that the Lucha House Party will have their own strife going on, and that Miz and Morrison will be the next people to challenge for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships against Shinsuke and Cesaro. Glad they kept them. I'd rather them have them right now. And Shinsuke looked like $1 million tonight, man. His outfit, the tailor's hooking him up. Yeah, Forgotten Sons are nowhere to be found. The Usos, one of them's injured. Like, it's just Miz and Morrison right now. Yeah, Usos, when they heal up, would be a good challenge for Shinsuke. Oh, man. Can you imagine the match? Shinsuke and Cesaro versus the Usos? Now, that's going to be a great one. That's going to be some great stuff. Hopefully, that's an ongoing feud for a little while. I'd like to see several matches with them. Gosh. I feel like there's still one more thing. Oh, the ending. Yeah, the ending. My goodness. This Braun is scary as heck. This Braun is what I'm talking about. He found him in the Firefly Funhouse. He choke slams him off the loading dock onto the concrete. Bray emerges from the ambulance as the Fiend and just laughs about it. And I think that's because he's seeing that that's what he's done. That's what he's done. He's created the monster that he wanted to create from the very beginning. It's almost like it's going according to plan. Do you guys get that feeling? Do you guys get that feeling that maybe it's going right according to the Fiend's plan? He almost seems a little bit too calm about things, you know? I kind of feel like Braun is just playing right into his hands. Braun thinks he's being big and bad and evil, and he's going to really show him something, and he's going to destroy the Fiend and rid the world of his evil, but it almost seems like he's a little too calm and like it's just playing according to his plan. Yeah, it seems like kind of like a trap. He's getting what he wants. Like he made him let go of all of the things he loved. He let go of like the WWE Universe. He's not telling the universe anything. He's not talking to us anymore. Braun is like, he's got those blinders on now. He let go of Alexa Bliss. Like he's not trying to be funny or laugh it off anymore. And at first I thought this storyline was gonna be wacky, dude. I'm not gonna deny it. At first I was like, oh goodness, dude, Braun can't hold a storyline unless it's just destroying stuff. But he has done so well with this act he's got. He shaved his head and everything. This made me want to see SummerSlam even more, so I gotta give this an 8.0, man. I give this an 8.0. I think that with a little bit better opponent for Shinsuke and Cesaro, not talking trash about the Lucha House Party, but I would have liked to see just a feud be built up that's not Lucha House Party. But I like the Kalisto stuff, so that kind of helped that to even out. I'm gonna give this an 8 point. God, I don't know, this even without the background stuff, this probably would have been 8.0. So I'm gonna give this an 8.5. Actually, I'm gonna give it 8.5. I think this was just brilliant. It was a beautiful setup. I mean, when you have Vince McMahon on the show, it automatically makes the show seem more important, especially when he's doing the opening. I don't know, man. Plus, Naomi beat Bayley with the buttocks. in like a minute and a half, which is a big, giant push for Naomi there. Goodness. Yeah, I'll give it an 8.5. This was hype as heck, and it actually got me more excited for SummerSlam than I was. Like, this actually put me on the path to SummerSlam finally. Before this, I was like, oh yeah, SummerSlam's coming up. Now I'm like, oh, let me see what's going on with SummerSlam. So I'm giving it an 8.5. This was the bee's knees, man. Yeah, NXT Tag Division is just donezo. I'm glad that they've started to make the Undisputed Era seem more of like a face faction, because they're gonna have to be like that to beat Imperium, I think. Imperium, I'm not one of these believers who always thinks that it's got to be heel versus face, but I need to really believe in taking that title off of Imperium. They've been kind of dominant as champions, and I gotta believe in whoever takes it off of them. I don't want to go from one kind of bland tag team to another kind of bland tag team. I would love it if Undisputed Era gets this back, and then maybe start making Breezango and the rest of these tag teams. Like, I see Undisputed Era getting it back as like a reset button, and maybe then they can start caring about other tag teams. But for now, Undisputed Era is the only ones that look like they have a chance at it. So I would say Undisputed Era needs to be the reset button, and then build up teams like Indushir. Remember that team? Remember the next AOP? Those guys. Maybe they'll start being a factor. Maybe Everrise will actually be something besides a punching bag for 205 Live and NXT. Maybe Breeze and Fandango, maybe they'll start being more serious in the ring, more of like a serious threat. Not serious, you know, but because they're a jokey type of team. But maybe they'll start moving it up a little bit on the intensity dial. Maybe they'll put together some other people. Their tag team division is just so lacking that they got talented people. They just got to do something about it, you know. Yeah, maybe have a couple of people from Retribution come down to NXT and fight for the tag. I don't know. Just the tag team division in NXT is being kind of jokey to me. It's not a real tag team division right now. It's just like two teams fighting over it's like the women's tag team championship on the main roster. Just why does this exist? The Lucha Larsons, yeah, but the two people that who are the Lucha Larsons? Do we still not know? Are they going to drop that angle? I don't think they are. Can't wait to watch AEW. Oh yeah, dude. AEW is coming up tomorrow. Takeover, it always delivers, man. So it's gonna be definite toss up of attention, but I'm gonna be sticking closer to NXT because, like I said, NXT is more rare than Dynamite. So if I have to choose between the two, Dynamite is gonna get second place because it's not as rare. It's gonna be good most likely, but it's not as rare. You only get 4 takeovers a year. You get Dynamite every week. You get 52 Dynamites a year. You get 4 takeovers. So that's the reason why gold is worth so much. It's the reason why platinum is worth so much. It's the reason why diamonds are worth so much is because they're more rare than sandstone or just straight up lava rock. Like, they're more rare, so they're worth more. Takeover is going to get the attention more from me at that point. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Abaddon is fresh, man. Fearless. Abaddon is fresh. Hey, thank you for subscribing. We got a new big dog on campus. Aw, yeah. So let's add these up and find out what the score is looking like, guys. Let me see. All right, here it goes. Okay, so we got an 8.5, we got an 8.5, an 8.0, an 8.0, an 8.3, an 8.1, an 8.5, and an 8.5. That's 8 scores, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 scores. It adds up to a 66.4. Divide that by 8 scores. Divided by 8 scores. That equals an 8.3 overall. My goodness. Yo, what a good SmackDown. Let's get over here. The Battle of the Brands. Check it out. Yeah, Abaddon is fresh. Look at this. SmackDown. Wow. Who would have thought that they'd be this close at the end of the season? $16 points. Whatever happens on Saturday, is going to help AEW and probably help NXT as well.
Here comes the big dog.
Oh my goodness, the big dog. Somebody else subscribed as well. So Saturday, AEW has a chance to definitely lock down second place, but they won't be able to win. They won't be able to win, and NXT will probably hit 20, unless just they really turn in a stinker of a performance. I don't foresee that happening though. We'll have to see though. We'll have to see. It's a possibility, but they still won't lose. They still won't lose even if that does happen. But AEW has a chance to overtake Raw, and Raw was up the entire season. Raw was doing the dang thing, and then they started dropping the ball real hard. About how many weeks ago would you guys say? Maybe like 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago? Something like that. They started dropping the ball here and there and just never really caught that fire back. This should have been Raw's season if they would have just kept it consistent. But NXT was slow and steady. AEW was slow and steady. They just did everything they had to do, and that's why they're probably going to be first and second place. NXT and AEW probably going to be first and second place this season. Rightfully so, man. They killed it. But man, so much props to Raw for doing what probably nobody thought was possible before the season started. New season starts this Monday, guys. After SummerSlam, we're totaling up all the points, and don't forget, Raw and SmackDown can still get a point for SummerSlam because they're Raw and SmackDown athletes. So if SummerSlam turns out pretty dang well and gets above a 7.75, then that will be a point for both Raw and SmackDown. So both of them have the opportunity to turn in a little bit higher score as well. But then after SummerSlam, after we total up all the points, we announce the first and second place, third place, fourth place. Then we are resetting all the scores, and then Monday Night Raw will be the first show that is able to get a point for this next season. That's going to be crazy. So everybody will be at 0 after SummerSlam. We shall see. Monday Night Raw choked. Yeah, they kind of did, man. I want more cash. What's up, man? Been 2 years, still no Sister Abigail. I know. I want more cash. I know. It's crazy. How NXT have 19? They have 19 because they were consistent with their scores, I guess? I don't know. AEW dropped the ball a couple times. They went a little too hard and turned in some shows that didn't get points. It happens. Every one of these shows dropped the ball at least once. We'll see. We'll see what happens next season, man. But they definitely turned in a very, very good performance. All right. So, there you guys have it. That was Grapple Chat, guys. Thank you so much for your ratings. Thank you so much for scoring the show tonight. And I hope to see you guys on the morrow for NXT TakeOver and probably AEW Dynamite. We'll probably be talking about it, but it's definitely going to be a takeover type of day, guys. I'm always going to go with the pay-per-views above the regular shows. I'm always going to go with the championship matches ahead of the regular matches. It's the way that I got to do it. Yeah, my Sheamus shirt, dude. Heck yeah. Sheamus did pretty good tonight. But Big E is just so powerful. So, thank you guys so much for giving me your scores. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts on this, man. I hope you guys liked the Thunderdome. I thought it was just so fresh looking. So fresh looking. Is this gonna work? Let me see. Yes, yes. Aye. I'll watch AEW for you. Hey, I'm not saying I'm not gonna watch it. It's just I'm gonna put a priority on NXT because, like I said, it's a once every 3-month thing. It's not a once every week thing. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. And that was the chat.
This is the Tempur-Pedic Breeze, and its mission is to make sleep feel cool.